What's going on, Gorehounds? And welcome to another fantastic episode. Fantasy-tastic episode of
Fantastical.
fantastical episode.
Fantasy.
There we go. Of the Gore More Podcast. I am your not so meat. No, wait, actually, I'm gonna change it. I am your half pork, or half orc, all pork host for the ghost. Big Johnny D bringing it in. However, I can't bring it alone. For with me as always are my beloved. Let's see, what do we got here? The Guild of I got nothing. I don't know. The Horror Guild. Fuck it. We got started off with that Dark Lord of Knowledge, that Chad Daddy, all the way down from Chattahoochee, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Yeah, we have all the way down from the Deep South, Lord Scuba Cabra, the Dean of the Deceased, the Royal of Rot, Mr. Steve Vasquez.
I don't know how to read.
You should have had it upside down. Total Stimpy move. Like,
I don't understand this goddamn game. I quit.
that's right. And we have from that shoreline, that bologna amone, that delicious meat mountain. You know him as the Killing Machine, Mr. Bobby Amone.
It's dessert time, motherfuckers.
The fuck are you eating, dude?
What is that?
Trip whip?
Is that a cosmic brownie?
Don't talk with your mouth full. It looks delicious. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, that looks diabetes.
Shh, delicious. That's it.
Ugh, that's just too much sweets for me.
What's up,
it's just
Gene?
ice cream with M&Ms, that's all.
Gene the dancing machine.
Gene's got his D20 locked and loaded and ready to fucking go.
Hell
If
yeah,
you
it
guys
does.
haven't figured out with all the bullshit we're saying right now, we are talking 2023's Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves tonight. This is a Chad Daddy pick, and this is one of our first ones that is really stepping into the realm of and more, for sure. Let me say, Chad, thank you for putting this on the list. This is the first time watching, a very enjoyable one at that. So
My absolute pleasure, my brother.
no, it was it's solid. But before we talk this awesome fucking movie, we're going to talk about what we did in the past week or did not do, whatever the fuck. I feel like a few of us have been kind of dealing with the same bullshit. So, yeah. Scuba, how them pipes feeling, buddy?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your Slice of Life.
Nice.
Wow.
That's some opera shit.
I like it. Well, Chad Daddy, you get to follow that up, buddy. How was your weekend?
Well, like you guys, it started off, I don't think I actually did anything Friday aside from getting caught up on housework because it's been kind of neglected for a little bit. So did some cleaning. Oh, and I had to help Gene. We took his mom's car in to get it inspected. So we hung out for a little bit. What did we watched? Oh, we watched Spaced Invaders.
Nice.
An old
Wait,
classic.
Spaced Invaders?
Yeah. It's like a family friendly aliens, these Martians. They're on patrol and they hear the broadcast of War of the Worlds and think that the Martians are invading Earth and they get caught up.
Ooh.
Goofy shit.
It's goofy. It's a fun movie. It's
It
one
is.
of those old school fun movies that
It's got the little girl from Jurassic Park,
Okay.
Oh, nice.
the-
Okay.
the old farmer from fucking Killer Clowns.
Oh, no shit.
But yeah, that was fun. So then we just kind of battened down the hatches, took the kids to bowling on Saturday, and then prepped for the Snowmageddon that we got, and we ended up with just a hair shy of 2 fucking feet of snow.
Damn.
Fuck yeah, buddy. I think you won.
Yeah. Dude,
You won.
So the town of New Bethlehem is where I used to live, and Gene lives in that area because he lives in South Bethlehem, which is just across the creek from it.
Mhm.
And they were on the national news for 23 inches of fucking snow.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So my 3-day weekend became a 4-day weekend because I couldn't get out. That's
I
how
mean-
much snow we had.
Fair.
Yeah. There's a lot of shoveling, waiting for the plow truck. But yeah, we're all good and ready to go now. Tomorrow, though, unfortunately, it's going to be... wind chills are going to be about 20 degrees below zero.
Oof.
Hey.
All right.
So the kids had a remote day today. School was off. They have a remote day tomorrow because of the wind chills, but I think I got to go into work. So I did have a 4-day weekend. It's time to go back. And
Yeah.
so that was about my weekend, aside from watching this and doing some hell diving with the guys. Holy fuck. Last night, my God, that was so much fun.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck was going on last night. I think it's just because we were having a good time with it. We didn't fucking have any trouble. We were blowing each other up on purpose.
Yeah.
Fucking Jacob, Autumn Atmos, hopped on, and Gene, Chad, and I were already having fun. But dude, when he got on, it made it even funnier.
It was a blast, literally. Oh my.
Yeah.
And it was funny because we died from each other more than anything else. Like, we almost never got killed by the bugs or anything. And this was on fucking suicide mission, and we just breezing through, and we'd just be like, oh shit, we got to do the objectives yet.
I've had those moments, dude,
Yeah.
where you're just like,
That sounds like a good time.
dude, that's where sometimes I'm just like, I need somebody to lead here. So you just tell me where to go because I don't want to think. I just need to shoot.
I really wish you can get larger squads than 4 people, though.
Yeah.
They're working on
That
it.
would be fun.
They're
Are
working-
they?
They're supposedly working on it to where you can come across other teams, or there might be even like bigger objectives where you're still in squads of 4, but you could run shit with other teams, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm all for it, man. I think it should be.
Absolutely.
He got
Oh,
me
and I got
good,
Warfield,
though.
right? So,
He got me good last night, though. Fucking Autumn did, bastard.
yeah.
So Gene's running, right? And mind you, he's throwing C4 on us, and we're kamikazing the shit, right? And I hate to interrupt your live chat, but it kind of goes together.
It
ties in. So I'm like, oh, I'm right behind Gene, and Gene's running to the bug hole, right? And Autumn's like, let me know when Gene gets to the bug hole so I can blow him up. And I'm like, all right, cool. And Gene's like way ahead of me, but I see him. I'm like, oh, he's getting close. He's getting close. Okay, he's there. And then all of a sudden, I'm fucking dead because he threw the C4 on me.
That'll happen.
And dude, we just,
You know what, though? That's
laughing
a
our
great
ass
I mean,
off.
that's a great tactic.
Oh yeah,
Honestly, dude. Just
Dude,
run in there, man. Suicide run.
I had the C4 because he threw it down for me and I grabbed it. I ran underneath a fucking Bile Titan and just fucking threw all of them on a fucking Bile Titan. It didn't take him down, but there was a big explosion.
Was it hold 8?
1, 2, 3,
Sounds
9,
right.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Interesting number
Three
there.
rows of 3.
9.
I thought it was just 4 and 4 across. Word. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was just so much fun. And did some Phasmophobia also with Brody. It did some Phasmophobia with Brody and Gene and the wife, so that was pretty fun.
And with the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Well, me, Brody, Bobby, and Chad. For the first time in a long time.
Yeah. And probably the last time in a long time, because I'm sure Bobby's going to be like, oh, I can't play. Right,
No.
Bobby?
Why? My
Uh-huh.
week,
He's like, I'm
the
getting
only thing
set
I got
up.
this weekend is I'll be in Vegas, but next week and next weekend, that basement's all set, baby.
Woo.
Oh, and I got fucking tired of trying to grind for super credits, so I just bought 2,100 of them today.
Did you really?
Well, Steph gave me a PlayStation card.
Nice.
Yeah, she bought me dollars for that for Christmas because she's like, I don't know what game to get you, so I uploaded it. And after my monthly PlayStation Plus came out, because I switched to monthly, I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? And then today she's like, just buy the super credits. She's like, initially she bought it for that anyway. She's like, I figured you'd probably use this for Hell Divers or something. So yeah,
Nice.
so now I got the new War Bond and just
You
gotta
gonna get that Killzone one?
nah.
No? I wish that series would fucking come back, dude. That was an awesome series. You play it much? No?
Never
No.
played it.
I mean, it was PlayStation exclusive, but that was like one of the reasons I got a PS3. I was just like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go.
No, never played it. But that was my weekend. Scuba Steve, how was yours, buddy?
Let's see. What did I do? Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't on last week's show because we got a new member of the Gore family, and
Bro, I wish I put bets on that shit, man.
my
You
little
should have
chicken
put
nugget.
bets on-
Oh, look
that
at
chicken
her.
nugget.
My little chicken nugget right here, born at 6:01. I thought it was 6:02, but it was 6:01.
What did I say,
Last
baby?
Monday,
Showtime.
you said
Yep,
Showtime.
you
and
did.
it was
You called
in
it.
fact Showtime. You did call it.
She
So
was
that
like, I'm
is-
gonna pull a Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
showtime.
it's Showtime. So that is
Showtime.
Sienna Ripley Jean.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it was supposed to be Sienna Presley because I was like, oh yeah, like I love that name, and then the whole
We talking Jean like art, like this Jean, or like
no,
Billie
Jean. So my mom hates her name because it's Norma Jean. My grandma named her after Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
Because Marilyn Monroe's real name's Norma Jean.
Okay.
So Mel was like, well, we gave Charlie my mom's name as a middle name. Why don't we give Sienna, your mom's middle name? And I'm like, yeah, we could. I was like, but I don't want to get rid of Presley. And she's like, well, what if we give her, Charlie has 3 names. Let's give her 3 names too. And I'm like, all right, cool. So it was supposed to be Sienna Presley Jean. As we're sitting in the hospital, they've already gave her the Pitocin, getting ready for the show and stuff. And we decided Ripley, not only for Alien.
Well, I mean, that's where my head
Well,
went.
yeah, that's all that I thought of.
For me, that's where it's coming from, but it has a double meaning because Mel's favorite female wrestler is Rhea Ripley.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And when Mel met her when she was pregnant with Charlie, she said, I'm naming my daughter after you, which was a complete fucking lie. We weren't. Her name was already Charlie Ray.
I mean, I don't think she would hold you to it, but
No. Yeah.
Which would have been funny if she did, though.
She just
So-
shows up at the house one day. Hey guys, so that
So
kid-
y'all named the baby out?
Yeah,
Like, what?
okay.
Oh, so Mel's like, no, like,
What's
I
up, Mel? I
love
know
Rhea
she's watching on Facebook, by the way.
No, actually, she's
Yes,
walking
hi,
around in the
Mel.
kitchen right now.
She was
um,
on Facebook. So.
But she's like, yeah, let's do Ripley. And I'm like, you know what? It still sounds good. Sienna Ripley Jean, let's do it. So we gave her my mom's middle name. And that was because we weren't going to tell my mom beforehand. We were just going to, here's your granddaughter, Sienna Ripley Jean. But Mel had a conversation with her, and my mom was like, oh, I hate my name so much. I don't like my name, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck, man. So I was sitting next to my mom, and I'm like, hey, so I'm going to just tell you because Mel said you didn't like your name, but we were going to give Sienna your middle name. And she's like, no, do it. I love it. Hold on. Like, yeah, but you said you hate your name. She's like, no, I hate the Norma part of my name. And I'm like, okay. She's like, no, but please name her my middle name. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, Mel wanted Rhea Ripley to choke her, but she was pregnant. So she
Probably
didn't,
best not to do that.
yeah,
That's
probably
fair.
best not to do that, But yeah, so just been trying to get in the swing of doing the newborn and toddler stuff. But Mel's been a trooper, and she's like, go play your fucking video games because you're so much happier when you play your video games. So that's how I've been sneaking away with getting the video games and stuff. Because yesterday was I just had a shit day yesterday, and she's like, go play Helldivers. Just go see if the guys want to play Helldivers with you. Just get the fuck out of my face. And I said, okay.
Which I'm glad you finally told us why you left in a panic on Friday night, dude, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That was like so
Saturday. It was Saturday night.
What
Saturday
happened?
night. All right, yeah.
So, and so Mel wanted wrestling themes to play because I had created this whole like soothing playlist of like just beautiful songs. So when Sienna was born, it was like this meaningful moment. And Mel's like, no, dude, fuck all that
WWE
shit.
entrance music.
Exactly.
Let's fucking go.
She goes, fuck that. I need to be hype. Like, just play wrestling themes. And I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck yeah, let's go. So as we're playing the fucking wrestling themes, it's just a random playlist that I picked off of Spotify. The contractions start coming. She starts pushing, and there's a wrestler named Io Sky, and her song was playing, and they're like, we see the baby's head. She's coming, push, push, push. As soon as her fucking song ended, Rhea Ripley's song hits. This is my brutality. The baby's out. She's crying, and I'm like, dude, I just got chills on my fucking body because she was born to Rhea Ripley's fucking entrance music. And I'm like, yes, fuck yeah. And it was just by coincidence because I had no idea that was the order of the fucking songs that were fucking playing. But dude,
in my head, and I'm always saying, like, never, obviously the baby's not supposed to come feet first, but with that kind of entrance, dude, all I could just see is your baby just like kicking her way out the womb. Like,
no, dude.
like
When she came out, the cord was around her neck.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
Yeah, the cord was around her neck, and I heard the doctor say
damn.
cords around her neck, and then I guess Sienna fucking twisted at the last minute, and she was like, "Oh, it
Unwrapped
released."
it?
Yeah, so it unwrapped it like,
Wow.
and dude, she cried for a split second after she came out. They put her under the warmer, and this little girl, dude, just so observing everything, just like she was just aware. And it's so fucking weird because like with Charlie and the other kids, they didn't reach that level for a while. And it was like immediately she's just looking around. And I know babies can't really see anything yet, but she's already holding her head up. Like, and not wobbly. Like she picks her head up and she looks around and then she puts her head back down. And I'm like, dude, this kid is going to be something else, bro. Like,
yeah, pain in your ass,
a
dude. I'm
pain
calling
in
it
my
right
fucking
now,
ass.
dude.
Yep. Yep.
And I mean that with the most love, dude.
No.
Not even like-
I know too.
yeah.
I do too, bro. But like, she's the final girl.
She's been
She's got a
late.
little onesie. She's got a little onesie that says "Final Girl" on it, and I'm like, yeah, that's so fucking awesome.
She was chronically late.
Yeah.
By the way, what's
yeah.
up, Brody?
What's up, Brody?
Brody?
Brody.
Gene in the chat too.
everybody.
But yeah, man.
loves
So
you.
it was really cool, and just getting in the swing of it. And Charlie, dude, Charlie just wants nothing to do with it. We're trying to incorporate her in like the diaper changes and stuff, and she's like, ew. And I'm like, here, go throw the diaper away. And she will not touch. The first time she held the diaper, she looked at it and she goes, gave it back to me, and then went and like wiped her hands because she wanted nothing. She'll go throw her own diaper away, but she will not throw away fucking Sienna's diaper. She will not touch it. She will not fucking nothing at all. And I'm like, hey,
That's-
come look at your baby sister. And she's like, oh, she's super cute. And then just fucking walks away.
Oh God. Tell
That's
him
like when
about
you
last
get a
night.
brand new cat in the house. The old cat's like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck did you
Yeah.
do?"
Tell him about
Pretty
last
much.
night when you asked where her sister is.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, where's Sienna? And she goes, she's right here. This is what she had in her hands.
Ah!
I mean, fair. She's named after the fucking, final girl in the movie. But, and then, you boys will always be Uncle John, Uncle Chad, Uncle Bob to the girls. And we were talking, and Brody's so far away. Mel and I were talking, and we decided that we wanted Sienna to have a cunt of a godfather. So we asked Brody.
I love
We
it.
asked Brody to
I love
be
it.
her godfather, and he was playing Phasmophobia with the boys when I asked him, when I sent him the message, and I was like, look, man, I'm not a religious person, but it's just an honorary title. You're still Uncle Brody, but would you be her godfather? Would you hold this honorable title? He's like, I don't know what to say. And I'm like, yes, would be good, yeah. So her fucking godfather is this cunt here in the chat, Brody Kane. Yep.
You can't get
So-
better than that.
No. And then, like I said, we did some Phasmophobia over the weekend, and Bob finally hopped on, and it was really cool. We did some Phasmodome, and Brody and I did the most vile thing to Bobby we could.
Yeah,
It was
you did.
fucking
And I was
hilarious.
just
Dude,
stupid enough to listen.
Brody's already having trouble breathing, and I swear to God, we almost killed him with just...
Kill Brody.
Dude, no. So we're trying to light the summoning circle, and I light every candle but one. Mind you, I still have sanity. Bob's upstairs, and I'm like, hey, Bob, come light the summoning circle. He's all, coming. So
I
this
thought
dumbass...
I thought it was like everything was used, and it's like, well, I guess we don't really have a choice.
So he comes running downstairs, lights the summoning circle, and as
They
he's
locked
trying
me
to exit the door, we close the door on him and just keep holding the fucking, we keep clicking it so that he can't open the fucking door. And he's like, oh, you motherfucker. And then Brody and I are dying laughing. Like, I swear to God, Brody almost died. He couldn't catch his breath. I was fucking crying. My mom walked in because she had gone to go eat with her sisters. And she's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? I'm like, we fucking got Bobby killed. Oh my God. And like, I'm fucking in tears. Like, my face is red because I'm crying from laughing so fucking hard. And that was it. Played some video games. That was it. Got to watch this movie today because I'm off for another week before I go back to work. And I did not get any snow. It did freeze a little bit. We only got down to like 28 here. No snow, no fucking frozen rain, none of that bullshit that you guys are dealing with. And that was it. Bobby?
Let's see. Friday, what did I do? I put in a spare fridge in the garage. I got a few other things done with my father-in-law here. And then we went out to dinner with our friends and then hopped on Phasmophobia with the boys. Saturday, what did we do? Saturday, went to go put a new bed together for my sister-in-law with my father-in-law. We did that. And then came back here. We were just cleaning up and getting some stuff done. And then that's when I was on Helldivers with John and Scoobs. And then Gene was on with us for a little bit. And then Sunday's when the snow came. And I shoveled 3 times in that day. I think I went out at I want to say it had to have been about 10:30. And I shoveled once. I went back in an hour later. It looks like I did nothing.
Yep.
Now, at this point, it had to have been about 8 inches on the ground. It didn't stop till 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. I think we're probably about 15, 18 inches here. And I went out today and also had to finish it up. It was like, wow, we haven't had this much snow in fucking forever. It felt great to have it though.
I'm happy. I'm happy it's a light powdery snow, so it's easier to shovel.
Yes. The only thing we got though around 4 o'clock was we got a little freezing rain. So it's all powder underneath. The ice layer is like that. So if you didn't do it beforehand, you kind of got screwed if you went out there because then it was twice as heavy with the ice on top. So did that. And then Sunday, I was putting together shelving in the basement. I'm starting to get that going. And then today was also just starting to organize. I still have to get 2 more shelves, a couch and a TV, and then a computer desk. So that'll happen when I come back from Vegas. And then I got to watch this movie. I'm keeping it simple. I got to hang out with my fiance, my boys, and some family. I ain't got no complaints. It's always a pleasure doing that. I could do that every day. So That was my weekend. John?
I'm going to keep it short and fucking sweet because like the boys, lots of snow, lots of gaming.
Don't worry. Sorry, I just want to say, Gene, don't worry. I won't have this echo forever. My downstairs is not like this.
He'll be good.
This is the ladies' office right now.
Room. He's got to fill it in. So he does have his balls though.
Probably, he does.
Yep.
They made it to him.
The only thing though is they're just a little small.
It's cold out, Bobby. Yeah, I mean, come on.
But I don't have that problem.
Well,
continue.
Remember, the snow is only balls deep depending on who's checking, right? Fucking A, dude. All right. Besides that, I finally got my fat ass going and I got my 3D printer fully enclosed, which is dope. Makes me happy. Quiets it down a little bit. And unfortunately, I was getting it together yesterday. Got a half done. Realized the risers on top I printed were wrong. So I needed to reprint all of those. So I was like, all right, well, pop it back in. Finish that shit today. So now I can get back to just doing like dumb, stupid shit or whatever. Let's see. Besides playing Helldivers with the boys this weekend, which I got to play with all of y'all at different points, so that was fucking cool.
Yep.
And Gene in there as well. Also was playing It Takes Two with the wife, dude. That game is fucking solid. It is. There are some moments that it's a solid platformer, right, dude? And it's great. But it's got this good story that gets depressing as fuck sometimes. And it's like, God damn, dude, I'm trying to enjoy myself here, not fucking feel my feelings like as an parent and adult. Like, God damn. But it makes you do it. And other than that, like Bob and Chad Daddy just did a lot of fucking shoveling. I will say the old man definitely came out and helped me though, because he came over with the fucking plow and did massive work. So I at least just did around like the sidewalks and the fucking cars and shit. And other than that, man, I took today off because kid had school off today. The wife's work called off. I said, fuck it. I'm not driving an hour. My drive's an hour normally. So today would have been easily probably an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
That's not worth it to me, dude. Fuck that. I don't care. So I enjoyed that and watched this movie today, which I love fucking doing. I love watching the movie right before the fucking show, man. I get so jealous when Bob gets to do that.
I
shit,
know.
Dude.
I miss doing that too.
Like
it keeps you fresh.
I usually do. Dude, I used to do it when we first started. I used to do them on like Thursday nights. And by the time it came to Monday, I'm like, my brain does not retain shit like that by any fucking means. Even with
Scoops, I
notes,
really
I'm like,
want
wait,
that.
what is this? But other than that, man, I am ready to talk about what we're here to talk about, and that is 2023's Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah.
Once again, this is a Chad Daddy pick, so Chad Daddy, plot rundown's on you, brother.
My pleasure. Released March 31st, 2023. Having spent 2 long years in a dark and dank prison cell. You got to have that dank.
Fucking A, dude.
After a botched attempt to get his hands on a magical artifact, lute-playing bard turned thief Edgin Darvis decides he's had enough, and as the once respected former member of the noble Harpers and his fierce barbarian companion Holga Kilgore assemble a motley crew of old and new friends, a dangerous mission to reunite with Edgin's daughter Kira begins, but the busy streets of mythical Neverwinter have eyes. Evil sorcerers, powerful necromancers, and legendary creatures of lore now stand in the way. Do Edgin and his misfits have what it takes to complete their quest in the perilous world of Dungeons and Dragons? Directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. Game Night and Vacation. Written by John Francis Daly, Horrible Bosses, Spider-Man Homecoming, Jonathan Goldstein, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, The Flash, and Michael Gillio, Jolene, and one of our favorites, Dark Harvest.
Hell
Love
yeah.
that movie.
Yeah, it was great. Produced by Jeremy Latcham, The Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Brian Goldner, G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra, Ouija, Origin of Evil, and
Wow.
Nick Meyer. How It Ends and Haunt.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Take it away, Bobby.
Starring Chris Pine, Star Trek, Wonder Woman as Edgin Ed Darvis, Michelle Rodriguez, Resident Evil, The Fast and the Furious as Holga Kilgore, Justice Smith, The Quarry, Jurassic World, Dominion as Simon Amar, Sophia Lillis, It, Asteroid City as Doric, Hugh Grant, Bridget Jones' Diary, Wonka as Forge Fitzwilliam, Daisy Head. Daisy Head is her real name?
That's the real name.
I got questions. I don't know if I want to answer.
I feel like it could be easily a stage name, but
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Probably.
that should be a stage name for a different
that's
form of
For a
film.
different form of
exactly what I
film,
was
yeah.
thinking. Underworld Blood Wars, Wrong Turn as Sophina. I'm probably going to butcher this one a little bit. Reggae, Gene Page, Mortal Engines, Black Bag as Zank Yendar, and Chloe Coleman, Avatar, The Way of Water, 65 as Kira Davis. Take it
All
away,
right.
Lord Scuba or Jonathan.
All right,
Knapp.
music by Lorne Balfe, Black Widow, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Cinematography by Barry Peterson, Zoolander, 21 Jump Street. Edited by Dan Lebenthal, Iron Man, Mortal Kombat. Effects and makeup by Legacy Effects, distributed by Paramount Pictures, runtime of 134 midgets. MPAA rated PG-13, budget of 150 mil, and it grossed $208.2 million. Let's talk about it.
Like I said, man.
First watch for me. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this was a great watch, dude. It was stupid, it was fun, it was smart, it kind of had the whole shebang, man. I was all for it.
I'm really glad you guys liked it. And like I've said, I told you guys before, and a lot of people have this weird misconception that Dungeons and Dragons is like Lord of the Rings, and it's all dreary and serious, and people go out LARPing and take this stuff seriously.
I think it's more the clientele sometimes that comes with the territory, because people get so serious about it. You're just like, oh no.
See, and Gene can attest to this because me and him did many campaigns together with a group of our friends. This is what Dungeons and Dragons is.
Yeah. And that's
so many of our quests ended up.
That's what I was going to say, is that it's got this misconception of being this, I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, you're going to go on this like Lord of the Rings thing, and it takes so long. It's actually fun, and it's funny, and I'm jumping ahead here, but the whole thing with the potato is the perfect fucking example of what you can do playing this fucking game because there's no, there's nothing stopping you from picking up a random object, using it as a weapon, and if you get that fucking nat 20, bro, it could be destructive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be honest, dude. If we had any other kind of a bard in this, he would have been sexing up everything in this movie. But
You're right.
yeah, but you know, he was a faithful man. So
Legend
I
of
mean,
Vox
I'm not.
Machina.
I'm,
Watch
I'm
that.
not gonna lie though. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I know of it. I've never experienced it. I was kind of expecting a Lord of the Rings like quest. I said it in the chat, and it was only just because I'm like, I didn't understand. I'm like, it feels so easy to get to where they're going. Why do I feel like it's so easy? But then as I'm watching, I'm like, it's just meant to be fun. So I had so much fun with this movie. So this was totally my first actual experience of anything Dungeons and Dragons. And it was fun.
I love the attention to detail for the lore of Dungeons and Dragons, because the one scene where it flashes back and it shows like the black dragon flying in and it attacks, and everybody thinks, all dragons breathe fire. Not in Dungeons and Dragons, because in Dungeons and Dragons, each type of dragon has a different breath weapon, and this thing spit acid.
Yep.
Yeah, it did, dude. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, and everybody thinks, dragons breathe fire.
It was a Xeno dragon, dude. Hell yeah.
It was really cool. But I just love, little attentions like that. There's a quick little scene of like these two little rust monsters fighting over a piece of metal, and it's decaying as they're fighting over it. Just really, really cool things like that really, a lot of people are like, oh, that's cool. And then those was their hardcore. I'm like, yeah, that's for us.
See, so this is my experience. I've done one campaign back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I, as you boys know, have a terrible time with elongated times on things. So that's why it doesn't work for me. But I love all the other shit about D&D, if that makes sense, dude. Like, I love the lore of it. I like character design of it, like just the drawings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that. Like, I fucking mad respect. But you show me a fucking rule book, bro. That fucking it makes me fucking want to throw up. I'm just like, no, fuck that shit, dude. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of, when it comes to this, I'm kind of the same way.
And it's so funny how much has changed just over the past 20 years of different editions, how much they change rule-wise, and attacks and everything are so completely different. Because back when we played, this would have been 2nd edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and it was like you really had to math. You had to use math a lot.
Yeah, see, and that's another thing. I suck at math, dude. So that's not a good fucking front either, bro. That's terrible, man.
Yeah, when it comes to like back when you had THAC0, which means to hit armor class 0, and you had to add armor class, subtract from it, and roll a 20-sided. It was a lot more complicated than what it is now.
See, you just spoke Spanish to me, dude. I have no idea what the fuck you just said, bro.
And yeah,
I didn't realize I needed calculus to do this back in the day.
Well, no, because you always have a cheat sheet with you, like, oh, that's this, and this, and this.
I'd still screw it up somehow. Like cheat. Oh yeah, unlimited health. No, you die.
But you know what, man? Screwing up shit sometimes though is part of the fun of the game, because you could screw up so bad. You're like, fuck, man. Like, I've only ever done one campaign, and I played with Anthony. Anthony is a huge D&D nerd, and so
did he write the campaign?
He did. So he was the DM, and it was a quick game that we did, just so that I could see if it was something that I wanted to continue to do.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing badass, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And I end up fucking like tripping over myself and like landing face first into this fucking pillar and knocking myself out the entire fight. And Mel and Kaylee end up fucking carrying the whole fucking fight because I'm knocked out. Awesome. And every roll that I'm doing after that to see like if I come to consciousness, I fucking suck the entire fucking time, dude.
So you were Jack Burton.
Yep, I was Jack Burton. I knocked myself out. Yes.
That's awesome.
But yeah, this is not the first Dungeons and Dragons movie. It's actually not even a second. This is the 4th Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Really?
Oh wow.
Because there was Dungeons and Dragons that came out in 2000, and it was not the greatest. It was pretty cheesy. It's enjoyable. Then after that was, I think, called Wrath of the Dragon God, which carried over some of the characters from that one. And then there was another one called Book of Vile Darkness, which I've never seen and know nothing about. And then there's this.
These are all live action?
They're all
Or-
live action.
Okay.
And it's always left ambiguous as to which campaign setting there is, because you have Forgotten Realms, you have Dragonlance, Dark Sun, Greyhawk, all these other different ones. But this one is the first one that specifically lets you know that it's in the Forgotten Realms, because at the very beginning it mentions Icewind Dale, which is one of the cities. There is what's the city they're in? Is it? No, it's not Waterdeep, but Waterdeep's mentioned. Neverwinter. They're in
Neverwinter,
the
yeah.
city.
Yeah. Okay.
Neverwinter.
So I was gonna
Talk
ask
about Baldur's
that,
Gate too.
because
Yes.
yeah. So is that Dungeons and Dragons like? Because what is Baldur's Gate? Because that's a video game, right? I know.
Yeah, it's set in
never-
the Forgotten Realms. The Forgotten Realms is its own little planet where it has, Baldur's Gate. There's Neverwinter, which was adapted into a video game called Neverwinter Nights, which is
Okay,
actually
because that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like when I was like, all this shit is ringing in my head. I know what, like, I've heard this shit before, and I couldn't remember because, like, my wife used to play World of Warcraft, so I was like, is this shit tying in from that shit too? Like, or is this its own fucking thing? But they are separate games though. Like,
Yeah.
What's the Neverwinter one? Because I feel like I remember, was that a DLC or was that its own game?
it's its own game.
Okay,
It's its own game. It's multiplayer online.
Okay.
Like, I played it. I just really didn't get into it that much. Like, I've played the original, the first two Baldur's Gate games, but I haven't played the new one.
I got you. No, that's my wife's shit all fucking day. But going back to this fucking movie, man. No, this movie is solid as fuck. It starts out fantastic. Chris Pine just fucking brings it, dude. Like, absolutely. He is a fantastic fucking character. He's almost like, I don't want to say, because it's weird, because like Star-Lord is almost the bard of, I guess. Would you consider that, or no? Maybe I'm misreading.
Yeah,
but like that's what,
especially
you know where
the
I'm
bard
kind of going. Like,
yeah, because the bard is known for trying to sleep with everything, and that is
right. So that's kind of like where I'm like, all right, yeah, and the whole music thing. Like, he doesn't play it, but he's all, whatever. But no, man, like knowing even those like little tropes going into this shit right off the get-go, man, it's fucking great. And the whole, just him telling his story and how serious it gets, and then he instantly just cuts out. So is Jonathan coming? Or
he's
really
gonna,
he
would
would really love this story. I think it would really touch him. And I just love how it like, dude, you had me going right from the get-go. I was already fucking laughing. I was like, yeah.
Well, and then especially like right after that scene when they fucking jump out the window.
We approved you.
Release. Like, what the shit?
But
I laughed fucking hard at
Yeah.
that line, dude. I was like, and I like how this movie, okay, for someone who, I feel like everybody knows Dungeons and Dragons, the title, right? Like,
Yes,
everybody has seen it somewhere.
definitely.
It's big enough to where
Well,
it's
especially because of Stranger Things.
not even that. I'm just saying,
No,
like, you ever
no.
walked through a fucking mall and you saw Games Workshop or some shit? What's the fucking shit plastered all over? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So you've seen that, dude. You've heard it through fucking multitudes of fucking media. And not Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Terrible name. But no, man, that whole fucking intro was fantastic. Everything like hit right from the get-go. And I what I was gonna say is that this movie went all in right from the get-go, man. Like, you had that weird dragon dude. Like, there was no like easing into it or anything. It was just like, nope,
No.
here you fucking go.
And how
right
great
into this
is
shit,
it-
dude.
How great is it? How many were actual practical effects too?
Oh, solid,
Yeah.
dude.
There was,
100%.
I love
the-
that.
that
There's a
guy,
lot of
the
them.
Dragonborn, Jonathan, so many of them were animatronics and masks and practical effects. I mean, yeah, of course, they're CGI. You got to have CGI, and this you're not going to be able to pull off a huge fat ass red dragon. With
Oh
a
my
practical
God.
I mean,
dude.
that dragon was hilarious,
Bro,
just rolling
that
over. At
shit
one
was
point, I'm like,
cool.
you gotta be kidding me here.
I thought we were in Shrek for a second, dude. I was like, what is happening right now, dude? Like, this is fucking great. No, okay, so what's the prisoner that comes? Is he's not an orc, is he?
He's a bugbear. They're called
Bugbear.
bugbears
Okay.
or hobgoblins. Yeah.
So even him coming right in from the get-go, you're just like, okay, we are on this plane of existence, all fucking ready, dude.
Oh, dude,
Like,
I have it written down here. Every species that's represented. I even wrote down
nice.
every fucking spell that's in this movie.
oh,
Nice.
hot damn, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. Like, if this is your thing, like, in the
Yeah.
norm, dude, the amount of fucking nods and shit in this movie is probably insane.
Exactly what I was
Like,
saying. It's like you can really tell they did their homework and really made this for the D&D fans.
But the comedy, dude, it hits. It does have
it
its
hits.
serious moments, dude, especially like, you know, the father-daughter kind of shit and everything like that. You're just like, all right, dude.
Or even the scene where they're going through their failures, and he's like, what about yours? I'm like, dude, I'm the biggest failure out of all of you. That's a nice, serious moment. And he's like, but we got about 10 plans we could come up with now. Like, we keep going.
I love, what does he say? He's like, yeah, Plan B's got a bad feel to it now.
Yeah. And then he goes,
Plan D is Plan B. No, but that's got a
no, it's got a bad feel to it now.
No, this whole movie was fucking, it was awesome, dude. Like the whole characters were great. I think, you know, for like what they're able to do and everything is set up very well to where, dude, if you're not in this movie within the first 2 fucking minutes, man, you're not going to be into this movie, right, dude? So this is one you just kind of got to like accept the reality. It's like, dude, you are in full fantasy fucking land. Go for it. And it brought it, dude. It was fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, and I really don't think they could have picked a better person than Chris Pine to carry this movie.
No, dude.
No,
he's
really
great. Fantastic, dude.
At first, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think Michelle Rodriguez was going to, but after like her first 5 minutes, I'm like, no, she's good. She's gonna be able to do it.
So
And she did
I'm
great.
glad you brought that up because she is kind of really the only for me in this.
I
It's
can
because it's
understand.
every single character she's ever played. It's literally Letty from fucking Fast and the Furious.
Well, they typecast her, dude.
It's
for sure.
Rain from fucking Resident Evil. You know what I mean? She plays the same character.
But
every
You're not wrong, but this time she was right on the money with certain things. So I was like, okay,
Listen, man.
I'm into it.
And she has a thing for halflings.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, see, I was gonna say the short. She likes the short kings.
She likes the
dude.
short guys.
She likes
at
short
the
things, yes.
end when she's looking at him, I'm like,
Dude, when she bit her lip with that dude in the cat. See,
Yes,
and that's when I
yes.
really liked that character, was that moment when she had that like talk, and then that dude's other like new girlfriend or whatever came in, and it was just like, oh,
Yeah, and she's
He
like,
is a
"Wait,
type
nigga,
two."
too."
he likes uppies, dude. Like,
But dude, I completely forgot that Bradley Cooper was in this fucking movie.
I
in
was
that,
just, yeah, I was
in
gonna
that
say,
little
like,
role. I was like, oh my fucking god.
little.
I mean, and that scene, the CGI doesn't look. I mean, it doesn't look that great in that scene, but I laughed so hard, and it's supposed to be this really like deep conversation in her character. You know that basically pointing out that she wasn't ready for a relationship, whatever the fuck. And I'm just laughing because Bradley Cooper just looks fucking ridiculous sitting there in that big ass chair.
He looked adorable.
Okay, this is where my head's at, and I know I'm fucking perverse and stupid, but I'm just like, man, imagine at that size, just him tapping it from the back, dude. Just like he's not even touching ground, dude. He's just holding on to hips, fucking Superman.
And you know something? He's having the time of his life. He's like, yeah, I'm loving it.
Hey,
Happy
Monday,
Molly.
Molly.
Happy Monday,
Molly.
What's up, Molly? Oh man, no, that shit. It was great, dude. Like I fucking loved all the characters in this, man. Simon was fucking fantastic.
But by the way, it was bugging me the first time I watched this why Simon looked so familiar.
Detective Pikachu.
No.
Oh,
I just finished playing The Quarry probably a month before.
Yeah.
I'm like, why does he look so familiar? I know this guy. And I looked up like, oh my god, he's from The Quarry.
Yeah. Well, it was bugging me where what the fuck is her name?
Sophia or whatever. No.
Doric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, where the fuck is she from? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, I just saw her in something. What the fuck was she in? I'm like, oh shit, it's Bev from fucking It.
Yeah.
And I had just seen her in Welcome to Derry, so I was like, oh shit.
We're talking about the girl who can morph, right?
The druid.
Okay,
yeah.
Druid, sorry.
Druid.
I apologize. I do not know the type classes. I wish I did.
Okay, so
I mean, obviously,
we know what the
Edgin's
bard.
obviously a bard.
yes, I got that.
Michelle Rodriguez is a barbarian.
Okay.
Simon's
barbarian.
a sorcerer.
Sorcerer, and then
She was what's her name? Was the druid.
she was the druid.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a, Dork, and Hugh Grant is a rogue. He's a
con
thief.
man, right? Yeah.
He's
Which,
a rogue.
okay, dude, literally his like. First of all, Hugh Grant is also typecast. But that first line when he took his daughter, like in the beginning, I was just like, well, clearly you're not trustworthy as fuck in this movie, dude. And like right in the next scene, I was like, oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, and yeah, of course, the one is they even tell you he's a paladin.
He's a paladin, yeah.
So they're lawful good. They're like holy.
Oh, is that
that's what's his name? Zenk.
The
dude
badass
was like
Zank.
half Thayan
Yeah.
or whatever like that, or he was Thayan, but he wasn't infected. How does that work? What the fuck?
He was partially affected because that's how he had that.
Right. But like,
whatever
is that what makes them Thayan? Is them being infected, or were they already? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I guess.
I believe Thay is just a region.
Okay. Well, and the only reason I asked is because it seemed like Chris Pine's character, like anytime he talked about Thayans, it was specifically the kind with tattoos and shit. So.
And by the way, the Red Robes of Thay are an actual sect in the game, and they are badasses.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm glad you brought that up.
They look cool. I love that.
I want to know if that is where John Tobias came up with Quan Chi. Or like, were they D&D nerds while making Mortal Kombat?
I don't
and
know
then
that
they came up with, dude, he totally fits the fucking bill.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know that.
100%
I don't know that. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember if that's actually in the description of them. I think that might just be a liberty they took for the movie, but I could be wrong.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I was never like the world's biggest nerd for Forgotten Realms. I prefer Dragonlance because it's dragons, man. Dragons fighting dragons. That's what the whole thing was. That was my shtick.
No, I only asked just because specifically, dude, if you go based off this movie versus MK1 Quan Chi, they're literally doing the same fucking powers, dude. He's pulling in tentacles and shit. Dude, that hand battle, that's been since Quan Chi's fucking inception. He's always pulled out the fucking big hand and shit, dude.
I'll get to that because those are specific spells, by the way.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
tentacles,
dude,
the tentacles are called Ivard's Black Tentacles. I've used them as a magic user in the game.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just wondering, like, there's so many specific things. I'm like, yo, dude, did they just like spawn that he's a sorcerer?
I mean,
it
could
feels like
it
just seems like it's such an easy...
they've taken inspiration for other things. You know, Raiden is obviously inspired by Big Trouble in Little China.
I mean, and you could even go as easy as like clearly they went to a point where they're like, yo, man, we have a Native American in there. We should just throw a cowboy at this point. Yep. All right, done. So like whatever, man. I'm just like, and I'm glad that Brody thought the same thing, because obviously looking at these, you know, the witch and everywhere, the black sorceress, whatever, dark sorceress, whatever you want to call it, it's full Quan Chi vibes, dude, and I fucking love it. But no, man, this movie from top to, it is long. I will give it, I will say that it's not necessarily a point against it, but it's, don't watch it if you're overly comfy. Let me just say. You might doze off. I did.
And that's not a slight against this movie, because it's not boring in any
no,
not at all.
I was fighting myself because I was like, no, I actually want to fucking watch this movie. I'm just way too comfy. But because what? It's a
2 hours,
15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Probably could have cut it down to 2 hours. Probably could have shaved that 15 minutes off. I will say, not to jump around, but I hope you guys watched to the end of the credits. I thought that was also a little funny fucking.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that poor dude.
That whole scene in the graveyard.
That scene was fantastic. Dude. Even the way it was shot, man. Like, I love the way, like, the quick snaps of like how they opening the graves and the coffins and shit, dude. Like,
it's very Army of Darkness. That cemetery.
Yes.
Okay.
And how they look too.
See, I was thinking Hellboy.
It's actually it's actually more inspired by Monty Python.
Okay.
That's
dude. There was some Monty Python shit even in the end credits. I was like, what is this, Monty Python fucking book shit style? Where it's like,
yeah,
they definitely had a heart attack.
But yeah, that first the first corpse they questioned at the end, he's like, why did you ask okay at the end? I didn't. I fucking lost it.
I kind of forgot about the last corpse where he's like, that's not the final question. Oh, son of a bitch.
Did you watch after the credits though?
I did. Yeah. I forgot about him.
I'm glad
at that point. I'm like, oh yeah, wait a minute. What about him?
That dude's just waiting around for eternity now. That sucks.
And that
I also loved how Hugh Grant tried to pull the same exact exit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was
Jonathan at the
great
end.
too.
And they covered it up. He's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what came out. I don't know what came over me.
I love how they like shut him right down though. They're just like, yeah, no, fuck
No,
off, dude. We
no.
don't even care.
You can
Probably all goes back to my mother.
I will say I feel like the balloon looked a little bit more Jeff Goldblum-y than Hugh Grant in my personal opinion. But that's just me. I'm fine with it. I did like the opening in the mouth, just puking out the gold. That was awesome.
You know, now you say that though, I love Hugh Grant in this, but I'm like, I wonder what Jeff Goldblum would have been like.
Yo, man, so I saw something the other day, and now I need to go back and watch Ragnarok because I don't know if it's true or not. Is it insinuated that Loki blew fucking Goldblum in that?
Yes.
Well, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I guess I
it's
missed
insinuated.
that. I'm like, I don't remember that, dude. Somebody was like, no, man, it really happened. I was like, not that I need to watch the entire movie, but it's been a minute since I watched Ragnarok. So,
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
huh. All right. I'll take
Oh no,
your
I think
suggestion.
Goldblum, if he was in this, just would have been so over the top that he would have been completely. He would have stolen the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it would have
Yeah,
been hard
that's-
against Chris Pine.
yeah.
But then again, they didn't really have Hugh Grant in this a lot. Like he was in
No.
it a few.
But you could have
sections,
Goldblum in one scene of a movie, and that could be the one scene where, like, yo, Goldblum knocked it out of the park in that one scene in a movie. So that's just how Goldblum is. Not a bad thing. That's just how he is.
But no, man, this whole movie was just fantastic. The fight scene. Okay, so the fight scene I wanted to say, the one where they were in the wherever the pit with the fat dragon is. I'm
They're in the
pointing-
Underdark,
Underdark, thank you.
which is where the Underdark is this massive underground labyrinth, and there's a city. It's full of what they're called drow, which are the dark elves, and I'm really disappointed that they didn't get to see any dark elves in this.
Okay. But it was with the fight with the paladin, right?
Mhm.
And the assassins. Dude, that shit was badass. When he fucking flung his sword to have a mini sword inside the sword, I was like, oh, fucking bring it, dude. I'm like, that shit I love, dude. Like, absolutely. I wanted more of it, but understandably, we had to go. It even had the end fight scene. I laughed my ass off every time Chris Pine came in with his, what was it, a loot?
With his loot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I called it something else, but whatever. I just wish he called the move out when he did it. Was just like loot, just like smacked him with it. But that was, I don't know, like that's the whole thing was fucking great, dude. It was a solid fucking watch. I honestly don't really have anything against it, man. Like time wise is the only thing I think. That's about it.
And you know, I do love too how they show that they're not all powerful. You know what I mean? That, like the scene where they cast the spell to distract the guards. When Chris Pine comes out singing the song,
that was fucking hilarious.
And then the spell starts to playing the game. You know, okay, you roll your die or whatever, but you don't get the full fucking, you know, the full of the spell, and so it works, but it only works for this amount of time. You know what I mean? And just the way his head started fucking like deforming and shit. I laughed my ass off at that.
Shit was
and this was not the
hilarious.
first time I saw it. I did actually watch this in theaters when it came out. And
I wanted to.
I remember enjoying the hell out of it. And I enjoyed it again watching it. I started it here at home, but then we had to go to Sienna's doctor's appointment, and then Mel had to go do inventory at work. So while she was doing inventory, I finished watching it on my phone. But dude, this is just a fun fucking movie, man. Like there's nothing bad about it except that it's kind of long. And if you get distracted very easily, you're going to miss shit, you know?
Yeah, I can see that for sure. You know what I will say, man? I wish we were covering it next week. I'm sad we're not, but I'm glad we're pushing that at some point either. Is Scoob's pick, dude, for Your Highness, because that would definitely go.
That would perfect follow-up. That would have been a fucking perfect follow-up, dude.
Movie, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like hand in fucking hand, perfect double feature. No, this movie's like everything about it's like it just hits, dude. All the characters are funny. They all have their own what do I want to say, pros for the group and everything like that.
All the strengths and weaknesses. Yep.
I do love the scene where Chris Pine is talking about not stop failing. Because once you stop failing, then you ultimately have failed. And I'm like, that is 100% fucking true. And that's a great way of looking at shit,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
That's not a great way. That is the way you should look at it. It's like if you keep failing, but if you actually
That means
stop,
you're
and you
trying.
did fail. Yeah,
100%.
he's not
dude.
wrong.
No, it's like I said, man, I got nothing bad to say. But I got the like I said, the cinematography is fantastic, dude. CGI, I will say, if I can say anything, is hit and miss. There's some great fucking CGI in this movie, and then there's some shit that it's like, it looks okay. Like I feel like the wolf thing or the panther thing was
The Displacer Beast.
is that what? Okay, yeah. That was. It is what it was.
Well,
Like,
you know, they spent their budget on making that gelatinous cube. You know,
100%, dude.
I mean,
And that fat ass dragon, dude.
that's
that
still,
thing.
him rolling over is what really made
Dude, that shit was fucking hilarious. I was like, what's up, Indiana Jones? Let's fucking go.
That made me see, that fat dragon made me think of all those videos you see of like the really fat ass cats you see like galloping through somebody's
Thank
yard.
you.
or
I
they're
literally
trying
looked-
to jump up, and you're like, you're not getting it.
I literally looked at my fat ass cat. And I was like, that's fucking you, dude. Like,
well, dude, and then when it slid off the fucking thing, and it's still alive because that little stab didn't fucking kill it, and it's just there like with its tiny little arms, and then like its butt wiggles and it falls. I laughed my ass off.
I'm just
What
saying,
I
dude. I don't
have
know what
to
happened to
say, though,
Donkey,
is
but
that
that dragon let herself go.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
That is an
That
actual character
potato
in
hit-
the D&D mythos.
Is it?
Is
really?
it?
That's funny. That potato hit though to Hugh Grant. What I want to know
Holy
is how
fuck.
hard did that potato have to get thrown because that shit wasn't cooked? That hurt.
I
That
laughed
hurt.
so
Well, I mean, she's a
fucking
barbarian,
hard.
so we know she's strong. And ow. Fucking it. Dude, my first thought is I'm
Yeah.
like, well, that's a broken schnoz, man.
Uh-huh,
Like,
same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely something busted.
Yeah, I absolutely lost it and laughed a good 30 seconds after
You know
that.
what I thought of in that moment was potato with phasmophobia.
Yep, fucking Bella Ramsey.
Bella
that's
Ramsey.
all I thought of was, dude. I was just like, oh, it's a potato from Fez.
All it needed was.
It had a little face on it, dude. You'd been good to go. But no, man, this is like I said,
It's
it's
a fun
great.
movie. 100%.
It's got good character building. One of my favorite scenes is when they were heisting into the carriage for the treasure. That was fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, with the
With
portal.
the portal spell.
Yeah.
And then getting dragged and shit like that. And then, oh, dude, that was fantastic. Her just like fucking doing the weird fucking thing with the legs on the thing. They're just like, what the fuck is that? But they still don't go check it out. They just kind of question it. They're like, eh. All I could think of is when they were driving by in Jeepers Creepers and they see her like dumping the body and just like, wait, what the fuck was that, dude? Don't worry about it. Did she have armpit hair? Who? The potato?
I mean, if she was a true barbarian,
She did.
I would assume so, but you know.
I
She
wasn't
did.
even paying attention to that part.
It's one of the things that's in my notes. She put on like 15 pounds of muscle for the role and grew her armpit hair out.
No shit.
yeah, and like Gene said, everything is a potential weapon in D&D.
Mhm.
There's no limits to what can be a weapon.
I mean, that's to be said also in life. But
yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
if you're
mean,
smart.
I don't need to be playing D&D to throw a potato at somebody's face. Be like,
No.
weapon. Gah.
An
I
empty
just
water bottle could somehow be a weapon. You find a way.
I was really hoping we would have seen a sharpened, what was it? Sharpened gourd by the end of it. I was hoping that would have came back into play somehow.
In the game, one of our friends, Doug, had a minotaur, and in the middle of a fight, his arm got severed. And yes, at one point, he used his own severed arm as a fucking weapon.
Why not?
Ah,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
even better.
You can use a person to beat up another person. That's fine, dude. Did you cut off his dick? That's the question.
Bobby's dick is.
Bam, bam. I'd be beating up
That's
everything.
called the
Mushroom
Schwartz,
stamp.
Brody.
I have it right
Mushroom
here.
stamp.
That's right.
It's a little small though. You
Wait,
gotta
is that
make it a little
foam, too?
rounder.
No, it's wood.
Oh,
I
fuck.
bet, I bet it's wood.
Yeah.
I got the real thing right here.
While you were on the phone, we all went to go get our weapons ready.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't sharp, but it's
I got
real.
mine right here. What are you talking about? I'm good, dude.
I don't have a weapon.
Ah!
I don't have one.
Mine's not as cool, but you know, whatever. It
I
works.
can't get all of mine.
I got
in
mine
frame.
right here.
It's all right. Wait, Everything can be a weapon, though, right? So that's all that matters. But no, man, I feel like this movie just all around was it was fun. It was a good time.
As it was meant to be.
I'm
Yes,
sad I
it was
didn't
fun.
see this in theaters. This would have been a great theater experience.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it because I've been looking forward to revisiting this anyway. And I just thought this would be the perfect opportunity to watch it again and bring you guys into it.
And it's one and I started it before and I don't remember why I didn't watch it. I don't know if it was just like I just didn't have the time to put into it. So I was like, I might as well not even start it or whatever. But no, I'm so glad you put it on the list, man. 100%. Like,
I still remember the first time I watched this and I texted Gene, like, dude, I just got done watching the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. He called me immediately. He's like, dude, we got to talk about it.
Hell yeah, man. I love those moments, dude.
Oh,
I've had those with you homies before when we've seen movies before the rest of us have. I can't remember. There was one I remember I literally got out of the theaters. I was calling fucking Scoobs. I don't remember what the fuck it was, dude. But
that wasn't that long ago either.
No, it wasn't. What the hell was it? Terrifier 3?
Might have been Terrifier 3.
It might have been Terrifier.
I could see that being
I don't
one.
remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I've seen in theaters. Maybe Superman?
Superman also.
It might have been Superman.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You boys want to hear from Mr. Brody Kane? We got him loaded up on the side over here.
Which, by the way, my heart goes out to Brody with dealing with that fucking heat right now in Australia. It's like 120 degrees down there.
I don't know how he's doing it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like Mother Nature is being fucking something right now because we got freezing ass cold motherfucker. He's doing the yin and yang on the other side of the earth, fucking boiling. But all right, brother, let's load you up.
Well, howdy, folks. It's your Kanga Banger back for another episode of Gore, and this week I'm here to talk to y'all about Dungeons and Dragons.
Brody's taking us to the gun show.
Not really familiar with the game in itself.
Yeah, he is.
So, yeah, going in with an open mind watching this movie, I actually enjoyed it for the most part. These type of films definitely aren't my cup of tea. The whole medieval thing, yeah, it's not my jam. But I was able to really appreciate this film with the writing. It was entertaining. It was fun. It didn't feel boring. It had really great actors portraying really actually great character development and writing in that sense where it was comedic. It was actually heartfelt at times. And, yeah, like I said, they felt like a tight, neat little family the way that they bonded over the majority of this movie, which I really enjoyed. Probably the most actually about it, to be honest. The cinematography in this movie looked really great. The locations in themselves were actually really fucking nice and beautifully shot at times. CGI looked fucking fantastic. I absolutely know nothing about these directors or writers that were behind this. So, yeah, I think a film like this, for me, that doesn't really like the medieval aspect of the whole scenario, I think this was potentially my way into that subgenre of any, like if it's fantasy or action, just with this medieval element about it. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of shit on for saying this, but the runtime of this movie felt for me personally was way too fucking long.
No, he's right.
And I know I said last week about fucking Frankenstein where I wanted it to be like 3.5 fucking hours. That's my jam. This really isn't.
That too.
And at times with this, I was kind of like, for fuck's sake, just hurry up. But after watching it, I kind of understand why the runtime length is what it is. And, I can still appreciate it. It's probably not a film I'm going to go back and watch in a hurry, but it's a film that if I watch maybe 2 years down the track, I'm still probably going to enjoy it. But, yeah, I think that is the only thing I sort of had a problem with this movie. Like I was I'd chuck it on and then stop it and then chuck it on. I think I did it about 3 times. Then once I really got into it, it was like, okay, entertaining. But yeah, all in all, I won't bore you for much longer. Essentially, at the end of the day, I enjoyed this movie for the most part. It took me by surprise. Hugh Grant is just a fucking perfect villain. He's a smug fucking cunt. So to see him in this portraying that role was actually really great at times. I kind of wish we had a little bit more of him, to be honest, just to make me really hate him even more. But in saying that, fun film overall, entertaining for what it was, could have been cut back a little bit for me and my taste in movies. So I will give this I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a solid 4.
Nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part. In saying that, this is your Kanga Banger signing out. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about this film, and I'll catch you motherfuckers next week. So
Cheers,
Brody.
Brody. Thank you
Cheers,
kindly,
Brody.
buddy.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
So I went to ChatGPT just right now. Okay.
Aw.
And I said,
Oh, he made it a 4.2.
Okay, hold on.
oh,
hold on.
sweet. Nice. So I said, all right, if the boys and I were D&D characters, what would we be? Okay. That's all I asked. I said, for the Gore and More podcast, what would we be? So it put me as a bard. Chad Daddy's a warlock. Brody's a barbarian. Bobby is a rogue assassin. And John is a paladin.
Okay. Go through that again. Wait,
I would
what do
picture Bobby as a barbarian.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bob. I was
he's
well,
barbarian.
it fucking
He's
made him
too
a
tall to be
rogue
a rogue.
assassin.
Hey,
He's way too big
I
to be a
like-
fucking assassin, but that's what it
Never
picked
too-
for him.
You know what,
Never
though?
too big, baby.
maybe not. Maybe Bob plays like the you would never expect him, like he, and then he fucking does.
Funny
it.
that it made me a warlock because I rarely played like wizards or anything. If I played a magic user, it was usually a cleric of some type.
Well, that makes sense to me because you are labeled as the Dark Lord, so that kind of goes in. What did it give you, Scoobs?
It gave me a bard.
That makes sense. That makes absolute perfect sense.
So
Then
I,
Brody-
Brody got barbarian though.
Brody
huh?
got barbarian. Yeah.
I feel like
I mean,
Brody
that
and Bob
beard,
should
I
be
could-
switched. I don't know. I feel like maybe I don't know. Paladin makes sense for me because, dude, that's usually the type I always go. It's just the all around. Like, all right, here we go.
paladins have to be really pious though. A cavalier maybe.
I'll take your. I like I said, I don't fucking know. What do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm stupid.
They're very holy people.
Oh,
Like they're-
yeah, no.
Paladin has to be lawful good. These are the by the book types.
No, I'd be more like chaotic good.
So
Like, you could
it
be
gave
general
us
fighter.
a party set bonus. +2 improvised humor. Advantage on saves against nostalgia bait. Once per session, resurrect a dead discussion with an obscure 80s reference. Immune
Love
to so bad it's good
Okay.
unless unanimously agreed. The party doesn't save kingdoms, they judge them. And then it like gave
Okay.
us all like roles and signature moves and shit too. Like
We just go around snubbing kingdoms. We're like, yeah, 3.
That
Fuck you.
description right there just makes it think of like we're just basically the Golden Girls.
Oh, pretty much.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Golden Girls as D&D characters go. All right.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
So I just want to bring this up, just because it was one of the funniest moments we've ever had playing D&D, and I don't think Gene was here for this. It was some of the other guys that I played with, and we were playing at my house. And at the time, I lived in a duplex, so we had neighbors. We always had to try and keep it down. We would get too rowdy. They really didn't care, but just got to being respectful. And we were playing the one time, and my friend Sean was playing a doppelganger, a shapeshifter.
Okay.
And he always, I don't know why, but he always said the default was like this really beautiful woman. And he was always, trying to be all set. And me and the guys, of course, being guys, were always trying to fuck his character. And he would have nothing to do with it. So he had to leave early to go home because he was getting ready to go down to his dad's down in Evans City.
Okay.
So me and my friend Kevin were sitting there making this plot. We were going to plan where we are going to get his character drunk and we were going to fuck his character, blah, blah, blah. He overheard us. And just as he's standing out the front door, of course we're heckling him the whole time. Just as he's standing at the front door to leave, he turns around and yells at the top of his lungs, "Anybody fucks me, they're getting castrated," and slams the door shut behind him. I instantly turn to my friend Kevin and say, "God, I hope the neighbors heard that."
That is fucking hilarious. Did anybody end up doing it?
No.
Damn.
Not that
No-
night.
No, nobody pulled the Wolverine morph move, huh?
no, not that night.
But,
no.
oh god, that's just how much fuckery we had with the game. Just how much fun
Awesome.
that was.
Oh man.
No,
All
Gene,
right.
I don't want to bring up Rosie Gash. That's a whole long story that I don't think we have time for.
Besides, what we do have time for, and you are speaking as of right now, is we need to know what the hell's behind these scenes, buddy.
Okay,
Yes,
I
would
will.
love to hear that.
I would love to. So Chris Pine agreed to appear because the role of Edgin is very atypical for a fantasy film leading man, and because he sat in on his nephew playing a D&D campaign and saw how much fun he and his friends were having.
Word. Nice. I agree with what you said earlier, man. I'm not saying anybody else couldn't have done this role, but he was perfectly casted.
I really can't think of too many people that could do a better job. I mean, of course, Chris Pratt would, but
Yeah, but can
Chris
he?
Pratt would just be Chris Pratt.
Would he have been able to, like? I mean, does he have the like that kind of? I mean, Pine did sing in this. You know what I mean? You got to have a little bit of like.
I feel like if Chris Pratt did this, they would just be, oh, he's just Star-Lord,
See, and that's where, I would agree. I agree with that way too much, especially when it comes down to that end battle and shit. Like, for sure, it feels a little bit like that.
Yeah, exactly. The characters from the cartoon Dungeons and Dragons 1983 make an appearance during the High Sun Games.
Were they the ones in the cage?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. I was wondering why I fucking recognized them because
they're from the cartoon.
No shit. All right.
It says all 6 characters are visible from a distance at the start of the games. They are partially blocked by the main characters when they run into the maze. Inside the maze, Holga spots another team. Excited they found a chest and she stops to watch. Hank the Ranger opens the chest and Bobby the Barbarian takes the axe, which made Gene mad because he's like, he should have been grabbing a club. I said, well, they took all their weapons, so they're just taking what they can. Sheila the Thief and Diana the Acrobat are standing beside them. When the group leaves, you can just make out Eric the Cavalier's head behind Presto the Magician's signature hat. The same group is in the safe cage at the end of the round where you get a good look at Eric the Cavalier.
No shit. So it's weird, man, because like I don't know any of the names or anything, but for some reason that shit's so ingrained in like pop culture that I even like I knew it looked, I don't know, it looked familiar. And I probably watched that a few times as a kid, but no shit. That's awesome.
It was a great cartoon. It never got a proper ending either.
No,
it's like it left it open ended.
Sucks when that happens.
Well, it's great though, because there was an episode they wrote as the final episode.
Okay.
And the whole cast came back, just a few years ago and did a table read of it. And somebody took the recording of that and did a full animation on it. And it is actually available on YouTube. So there is technically a final episode. It's just not official.
Yeah, but you know what? If the fans take it as such, that's all that matters, right?
Definitely.
Solid.
The directors opened up about Monty Python's influence on the film, with Jonathan Goldstein explaining that while the creative team wanted to make a comedy, they didn't want to mock the source material. He said, we never want to go too far where it becomes a spoof of fantasy films, but we also wanted to be able to pivot from something creepy and traditional fantasy to an absurd, almost Monty Python type sequence, the director said. Which
maybe that's really why I fucking dug it, dude, because I didn't even correlate Holy Grail until like the very end, honestly. But oh man,
God, I gotta watch that again.
We should have thrown that in the list just for fucking comedy.
I'm surprised nobody did. Like we've been mentioning, I'm surprised so many. Orgasmo. How did we overlook Orgasmo?
Dude, there's so many fucking movies.
There's a lot of movies that I retroactively. I'm like, because I always talked about Ninja Assassin. I'm like, fuck, I should have thrown that in. So
there's so many movies that we talk about a lot that we didn't even put on our lists.
No, once again, even if we did, would they have made it? We don't know.
They might not.
That's how the wheel rolls, dude.
I'm kicking myself in the ass for not putting Boondock Saints. One of my favorite fucking movies.
Oh god!
Now you guys know why I was so excited when this movie got pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%. Dude. This is a solid one, man.
So all the spells used in the film, while largely unnamed, are all spells used in the Dungeons and Dragons tabletop RPG. So I did do a little research to look up all the spells. It's quite a few. So in this order, they appear: Greater Invisibility, Cone of Cold, Chain Lightning, Time Stop, Counter Spell, Frost Touch, Transmute Rock, Produce Flame, Blur, Magnetism. Now this says Reverse Gravity / Wild Magic. So what happened? That's just a Wild Magic Surge. In the second edition D&D, there's a spell called Nahal's Reckless Dwemer, where it's the mage's last resort. Like it's a first level spell, but it's the spell used the last resort because it has a 1 in 100 chance of being the right spell.
Oh, that's
and what you do is you roll a percentile, and you can adjust it according to your level, right? But so you get to pick the the result. But there's this totally wild things like you could get your spell and it's only half as effective, or it's double effective. One of them is instead of your spell, it drops a fucking anvil on the target, Bugs Bunny style.
I love that.
That's awesome.
It's so funny you say that because I forgot to add Gene in there because he's a friend of the show. So I said, what would Gene be in this party? Gene is a wild magic sorcerer. All right.
Makes
It
sense.
says Gene does not know his spells. Gene does not read the rules. Gene survives anyways. Every time Gene casts magic, something completely unintended happens. Something sometimes helpful, sometimes catastrophic, always funny. He once meant to cast Firebolt and instead summoned a pizza, healed the villain, and set the tavern on fire. Nobody knows how. His signature move is, did I mean to do that? Whenever Gene rolls a
What is he,
1 or a
Urkel?
20,
Did I do that?
whenever Gene rolls a 1 or a
Did I
20,
do
the
that?
DM must consult the Gene table, a homebrew chart of nonsense outcomes. For example, he accidentally buffs the enemy, but insults them so hard they flee. Summons a minor demon that immediately sides with Gene, breaks immersion, fourth wall cracks, and initiative resets. His passive ability is falling upward. Gene cannot die from his own mistakes. He will absolutely die from someone else's.
That's
That makes
What
by the way,
the?
one of Gene's all-time
Ah.
classic characters in our campaigns was he wrote up a character, and this was right around the time Pulp Fiction came out. He made the fucking GIMP.
Oh, God.
Oh
was
my god!
Gimp.
No.
So then it changed the tagline. This party doesn't just judge horror movies. They survive Gene. I sent it all in the chat. It's all there.
Oh, Gene's the wild card. I love it.
Oh, Jesus.
Gene's cutting our brakes and just jumping out the back of the van.
Oh my god.
That's You know
Ah,
what?
I love it.
Falling upwards. That's a new one, dude. That's
I'm curious.
That's reverse
I
gravity.
wanna
There
know-
you go.
I want to know how that looks.
I want to know how that works exactly. Like you just
But we start working this.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
continuing on, there's Jump Featherfall, Project Image, Witch Bolt, Firebolt, Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum, Green Flame Blade, Speak with Dead, Calm Animal, Beckoning Death, Arcane Gate, Wall of Force, Holy Weapon, Major Image, Evard's Black Tentacles, Dispel Magic, Meteor Swarm, Shield, Animate Objects, Big B's Hand, which was like the big hand of Vecna thing,
hell yeah.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, which was what Simon countered it with, Magic Missile, Odaluke's Resilient Sphere, Misty Step, Finger of Death, and finally True Resurrection.
Damn, dude.
Jesus.
The list.
Like I said, they
Awesome.
really did their homework on this.
But you know what though? Everything you went through, I remember exactly what it is.
Yep.
So it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, 100%. It makes
Fuck, now I gotta see
just
where I
you
left
saying
up.
that.
Okay, I already mentioned this, but in an interview with SFX magazine, Michelle Rodriguez revealed in order to make her character a more authentic barbarian, she grew out her armpit hair and also gained 15 pounds of muscle.
Good on her.
Well, she did good with it.
Yeah, I'm
Was
just
it
saying,
ju-
man, that other lady that came in though, man, like, goddamn. if you're her husband, you better have fucking the dishes folded and the laundry fucking done. Because I'm gonna tell you what.
Bob is trying to make sense of that.
I was just like, wait a minute.
Exactly.
Wizards of the Coast, who owns Dungeons and Dragons, made stat sheets for the main characters showing their abilities and attributes. Chancellor Jarnathan, an Aarakocra, is a large bipedal bird-like creature played on set by actor Clayton Grover in a legacy effects suit and animatronic head. He's also a stuntman, and he's really embraced the mechanisms they had to wear. The mechanisms included wings that could fully fold to about 13 feet in width. They were
Oh, shit.
artificial feathers connected to a mechanical device that existed underneath the cloak. He also wore taloned feet stilts to add approximately 1.5 feet to his height, plus articulated taloned gloves. The face was also a radio-controlled animatronic which sat above his head. He'd be looking out the feathers in the suit's neck area.
Dude.
I
I
mean,
gotta say, I appreciate the physical all fucking
Yes.
day, man.
Dude, I watched the 10 minutes behind the scenes on it today of the just the creatures, the bestiary,
Okay, yeah.
and the Dragonborn guy that was there. So they had like the full animatronic head on him, and then off camera they had somebody else with a animatronic whatever, like they did like motion
Face.
capture on his face to map out and copy like the facial movements and everything while he was talking. It was really cool.
Damn.
That's cool.
See,
That's very involved too.
This is the kind of shit where I'm saying, like, bro, the fact that we got those shitty Ninja Turtle movies in the like 2014 and shit, we need just a follow up of like a reboot, but bring the old like the 89 style back, dude. But with today's fucking like
That's
Dude,
kind of
yeah.
bro.
that's kind of like what they wanted to do with the live action Last Ronin movie.
I know, and I'm so
because they were
fucking
trying.
pissed it got
They
turned out.
wanted the original first movie April back.
Dude. I'm just saying, like, with the kind of like animatronics and shit nowadays, man. And dude, you would sell that shit would sell out in a fucking heartbeat, man. if
Oh
you
yeah,
brought that kind
yeah.
of,
We don't need CGI turtles. Bring back that shit. That was more
Yeah.
enjoyable. That was
Yep.
yeah. And you don't need overly CGI crazy scenes and shit like that. Dude.
CGI
Like,
is
you know what I
a
mean? Just
tool,
leave it.
not meant to make a movie.
Yeah.
right.
Now, I will say this movie itself did involve a lot because you're not going to have a giant fat ass dragon rolling around in lava pits with your actors and shit.
Unless they got a special area.
But I'm listen. I mean, sometimes it's it works. But this movie is also like as actiony as is. It's very much comedy, and I feel like the comedy kind of helps allow that landscape a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anything else, Chad? Did?
Yeah. Despite receiving positive reviews, the film was a box office disappointment, largely due to being released 1 week after John Wick Chapter 4 and 1 week before the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
did
Damn.
miss Super Mario Bros. So.
I didn't see that. I still haven't even watched it yet. I'm so behind.
Man,
It's
I just saw the
really
new
good.
I saw the new trailer with Yoshi now, man.
I love that. I
so
Oh, that, yeah,
cute.
it looks great.
so good.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That's going to be great.
Fucking A.
Edgin's loot is specified to be reinforced and usable as a weapon, explaining his use of it as such without breaking the loot. Also, while it does list spells he can perform, only 2 are spells that would be visibly obvious: Message and Disguise Self, while his other spells, Friends, Charm Person, and Suggestion, are all verbal spells that don't have a physical indication of their casting and are rotted essentially in being really convincing. Friends grants the caster advantage on persuasion during the conversation, for instance, and none of his spells are combat oriented, making it entirely possible he was casting spells the entire film, just only out of combat and during conversation.
Well, it just seems like he's that kind of that's his whole character arc is to do that, right? Like he is not a combat effective character. He is, like you said, he is the persuasion dude. He's the mouth.
They're
right?
passive. They're passive spells.
Yeah. He's the Venkman of the group, dude. Like he's
Yeah.
he's gonna be the smooth talker, the one that's gonna get you all behind it. 100%, man.
During the graveyard scene, Simon uses a cleric's token in order to cast the spell Speak with Dead, which allows the heroes to question the fallen warriors. The token is a coin with a symbol of a skeletal arm grasping a set of scales. This is the holy symbol of Kelemvor, the god of the dead, a benevolent hero who took control away from Myrkul, a much more evil deity. This is detailed in the book Waterdeep, the third book in the Avatar trilogy, about a period of time known as the Time of Troubles. The Waterdeep trilogy, they're actually it's a very popular series of books.
Okay.
Indeed, there's Waterdeep, there was the Cleric Quintet, and then there was the series about the Underdark, which actually I can get into that later. Let's see. The writer-director is intended for their character of Zenk to be such a humorless and straight person that if almost looked like he had accidentally walked off a nearby set of a serious movie and entered the D&D set by mistake.
Yeah, but at the same time, like that whole scene where he was explaining the bridge and then Simon fucked up the bridge, like that was just perfect.
I love the scene where he's walking away along the beach and Chris Pine's just commenting on the whole time.
He's like, is he going to walk around the stone?
Oh, no, he's
he
walking
goes
right over it.
100%, dude. I love it. 100%.
When combat in the Dungeons and Dragons game is broken up into rounds, each of which represents 6 seconds of real time. When Dralas reveals himself as a Thayan and kills the guards who are with Safina, it takes him exactly 6 seconds to kill them.
God damn.
That's Jesus.
Okay.
Edgin assures Holga that he's sure they'll be released because Jarnathan, one of the chancellors on the parole board, is an Aarakocra. In the lore of Forgotten Realms, the Aarakocra are a free-spirited people who abhor confinement and imprisonment, so a viewer with knowledge of the setting might think that Ed intends to play on Jarnathan's natural sympathies. Instead, his plan is to grab Jarnathan and leap out the window, forcing them to fly to safety.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, the way he kept playing it, I just figured like my basic assumption is just like, okay, this is like some you know what I mean? That
Yeah,
somebody
like
that's
he's a plant or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Did not expect at all what fucking happened.
The overweight red dragon the party encounters in the Underdark is Thembershode, a known powerful denizen of the Underdark.
Okay. Fat ass dragon.
The film continues Michelle Rodriguez's inexplicable streak of dying on screen, only to be resurrected or reappear somehow. Examples include Lost.
God damn it! I didn't even think about fucking that. Dude.
Lost, Resident Evil Retribution, Machete, and Fast and Furious.
I was gonna say Fast and Furious, of course, dude. Like, god damn it.
Fuck, I didn't even think of that.
That totally did not even register.
Oh, that's fucking
But at least she gets resurrected
dude.
in this one.
She does it all of them, dude. Like, that's the...
It's like Justin Long, you know he's gonna die.
Yeah.
He could be the best guy in the whole movie. He's dead.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
After being asked the fourth question, the final talking corpse starts naming his favorite books as the heroes leave. On the bonus features of the Blu-ray edition, there's a deleted scene that lasts for almost 6 minutes where the corpse keeps comically naming more of his favorite books. The scene was supposedly meant to lead into the post-credit scene where the corpse asks for his fifth question so he can finally rest again.
Well, I'm glad they didn't make us watch 6 minutes of that. But that is
I would have been laughing my ass off for 6 fucking minutes.
That would have been fine.
I would have said
I don't think I would have been upset.
Well, you know what? Okay. It probably would have did that thing where it was funny, and then it started getting not so funny, and then it wasn't funny anymore, and then somehow it got funny again.
Yeah.
And then it was like,
it's like you're over it at that point, and then all of a sudden you watch, you're like, oh, you know something, this is getting pretty funny again. We got to keep going.
All right, it went back up again.
Edgin's admission to Kira that he was trying to resurrect his wife, not her mother, acknowledging he did it for himself and not for her. They end up using the Tablet of Reawakening on Holga because this time Edgin chose to save Kira's mother, not his wife. Because she never really met her mother.
She never met her mom.
And to her, Holga was her mom.
Holga was her mom. Yeah. So I absolutely love that scene. And I love how Mel was like, what happened? Like, and so I explained it to her. I said, well, he wanted to resurrect his wife, which is her mom, but she never knew her mom. Holga was her mom. Yeah. And he saw that she lost her mom. When he lost his wife, she didn't lose her mom because she never knew her.
Right.
And so, and she was like, "Oh my God, that's so beautiful." And it was, dude. It was a really, really beautiful scene. And you was. Like I said, you get to see the character come full circle and realize that if he would have used the stone to resurrect his wife, it was just out of being selfish. You know?
I would have just driven a wedge right in that family dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been fun.
Mm-mm. In February 2022, a spin-off television series was announced to be in development, part of a multi-pronged approach for television projects. The show was described as flagship and cornerstone live-action series of the multiple projects in development, while the series is to complement the film side of the franchise. Drew Crivello is set to serve as executive producer and showrunner for the series, while Rawson Marshall Thurber wrote and was set to direct the pilot episode. Various networks and streaming companies bid on distribution rights. In January 2023, It was announced that Paramount Plus gave the show a straight-to-series order that consisted of 8 episodes, with Entertainment One and Paramount Pictures serving as the production companies. However, in May of 2024, Paramount Plus announced they were no longer moving forward with the series. Deadline reported that the series will now be overseen by Hasbro's in-house division, Hasbro Entertainment, allowing E1's December 2023 sale to Lionsgate with a new creative team, and will undergo a creative update before being taken out to other potential buyers. Then in July of 2023, Paramount Pictures CEO stated in an interview that a sequel could still happen on the condition that it produced on a smaller budget due to the disappointing box office reception of the film.
Damn.
So, long story short, there was a series planned to go along with this. That's not happening. There's a sequel possibly happening, but I would say don't hold your breath.
Which
It
is
sucks,
unfortunate.
man, 'cause
I,
like I said,
get it. It did. No, go ahead, John.
Right. No, I was just gonna say, man, like, you know, I wish I saw this in theaters, man. This would have been a fucking great ride.
I wish more people had seen it in theaters.
I wanted to, and I'm again, I've never played the game, so this is the intro for me, but I'm like, it looked good, but just never got a chance to get there. But this is where now it's like, well, now they have to try and start keeping movies in theaters a little bit longer. They should, but that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day.
So I have a list of all the races and the creatures and everything we saw in the movie. So there's the Arakakra, which is the bird, the Tabaxi, those are the cat people.
Okay. Yep.
Displacer Beast, which I mentioned, the Mimic. We all know what the Mimic is.
Yep. Chest.
The Gelatinous Cube, the Intellect Devourers.
Oh, the weird little brain things. Yeah.
Black Dragon, Red Dragon. The girl was a tiefling. I think there were half elementals or half demons. I don't remember which it was.
Wait, which
books.
one?
The druid, the girl.
Oh,
Bad
okay.
from-
I'm sorry.
There were elves, half elves, dragonborn, rust monsters, owlbear.
Owlbear, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Axe-
I know. This might mean stuff for Scoops. I don't think you ever guys watched it, but that just like made me think of Avatar, dude, because Avatar does that thing where they just take two other animals and they're just
And
like,
put them together. Yep.
yeah, they're just like mishmash. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, let's go.
They actually, I don't remember. No, never mind. It wasn't D&D. I was going to say they have a campaign that is based off of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but it's not D&D. It's Magic: The Gathering.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
way
came out with magic cards. Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
Dude, Magic the Gathering has Jaws now.
What?
yeah. They have.
I tried
Yeah,
playing
they-
Magic, dude. That was another one where it's like, man, I don't know.
I played that one time with Mel because she's really big on Magic: The Gathering, and she did not even give me a chance. She murdered me in like 3 moves, and I'm like, what the fuck, man?
I played it once with
Never
somebody a deck that somebody gave me, and the dude I was playing plays off like there was these guys that set up campaigns back in high school, and I was like, yo, I want to try this shit out, dude. Like, because all my buddies were into it, dude. I was like, maybe I'll, whatever. Not really my thing, but I'll give it a shot. So this one dude's like, here, borrow my deck, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, do I gotta shuffle it or anything or something? And they told me not to or something, but I already did. So whatever. And the way I kept drawing shit, somehow
They told you not to shuffle it.
I can't remember, dude. Like
If they told you not to shuffle it, then they stacked the deck.
maybe I don't know. Either way, I did, but I still ended up winning, which really pissed the other dude off because that dude should have probably went to the end. And here's me, who is like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just pulling cards. And I just kept like pulling land or some shit, dude, and to the point where I kept like, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, if they told you not to shuffle, they had that deck stacked.
They were ready to do some shit.
But yeah, I don't know.
They were those big birds were called their axe beaks.
The big birds. Oh, the one that she turned into when she was running away. Yeah, I got you.
Dread Warriors, Yon T, which was a snake person that you saw real quick in the cell in the beginning.
Oh, all right.
Which that guy I said before was a bugbear. Stone golems. This fish is called an aboleth, that big weird looking fish that he pulled the cat out of.
Oh yeah.
Giant spider. You saw a giant spider on one tree real quick. And there was a dwarf in the arena.
Yeah, dude, with the fucking mace.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it was. Hell yeah, dude. The giant fish reminded me of this weird Japanese movie I've seen, dude, where there's this weird fish monster attacking a village. That's all I could think of. I think it was what like is that just a specific species or something? Like what is it like?
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. We never.
I got you. Word.
Yeah.
Nice. Anything else, brother?
That's all I got.
All righty. Well, thank you kindly for that, Chad Daddy.
My pleasure.
Dude, the amount of spells that they pull from that.
Dude, there was like there's like 60 of them.
That's just
That's a
it's
lot
just
of fucking
impressive,
spells.
dude.
Holy shit.
It's like as somebody that and like Bob could probably attest, dude, that like doesn't really know. I'm still impressed, dude, because like, man, if you did, you know what I mean? That's just where it's like, like I'd yeah.
You know something? I will say this. I'm gonna have to pick this up on Blu-ray 4K if I can get it.
That'd be nice. Alrighty, boys. What format did we watch this on?
Prime.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus as well.
My sister's Paramount Plus.
I watched the digital copy that came with the physical copy I have because I don't feel like messing with the PS5.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Well, and see, Paramount Plus was the only one that I had canceled a while back.
Oh,
because I'm like, hey, nothing we ever watch is on Paramount Plus. And then my sister was like, oh, since mom's there, here's all my logins to my shit. I'm like, we already have everything. So I asked her if she had Paramount Plus. And she's like, yeah, I'll trade you Paramount Plus for your Apple. And I'm like, all right, fine.
Done.
So we got on and I was like, I'm going to make myself a profile. She's like, yeah, go for it. So I made my profile with Cornholio's picture and it says mom's favorite child.
Yo, bro, now you know what you can start watching now that you got Paramount Plus?
What?
All Red and Snippy, dude.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
Before this, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, you're probably the only person I know that has Apple Plus.
Right?
I needed to watch fucking
Monarch.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch that.
And Fraggle Rock's on there also. And Charlie fucking loves Fraggle Rock. Which is weird because I've showed it to her like once and she loves the song. Like,
you know what's funny?
Is it the old song or the new song?
The old song.
The old song's awesome.
I never watched the original like live action. I've only seen the cartoon Fraggle Rock.
I used to watch that.
I don't think I've actually ever watched it.
We didn't have HBO, so
yeah.
Was it on HBO as a kid?
The original, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we did have HBO.
Yeah, because the cartoon was on like CBS.
I guess I never realized I was watching it on
CBS.
Yeah.
Okay. No shit. Awesome. All right. Cover art sell the movie. Would you rent this as a child? So this has a couple different covers, but honestly, I probably would as a kid. For sure, dude. More based off the names alone, because I'd be like, dragons. All right, let's go.
As a kid, I might be confused because it didn't have the Dungeons and Dragons characters I knew from the cartoon.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So I might have been a little confused, but I probably would have still watched it.
I as a kid, I think, dude, one of the covers that they have is they're running away from the fucking owlbear. Like that would have sold me like right off the bat.
Yeah, I can't. All right. Just trying to get something, but nothing. Okay. I think this is probably an easy one, but douche of the film.
Hugh Grant.
100%.
Like we were just barely into the movie, and Steph's like, "Well, I know who douche the movie is."
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah,
the way he delivered that sentence of when he was like, "Take care of my daughter," he's like, "Yeah, man, totally." And then he just left. I was like, "All right, here we go." That's what I'm saying, man. You talk about Michelle Rodriguez being typecast. Hugh Grant's always a fucking dickhole. So, all right, best scene. There's a fucking lot.
Dude, I'm in this cemetery scene.
Ooh, all right.
I'm going. I told Mel right up. I said this is my favorite scene. I don't give a fuck. The whole movie's great, but this is my favorite scene because it fucking made me laugh so hard.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
I agree, but I'm giving a special mention to the scene where why do I keep drawing a blank on the druid's name?
Doric.
The scene where she's escaping the Red Robe Mage and she keeps turning into different animals the whole time, and it's just really long tracking shot just following her throughout the city. That was really well filmed.
I'm gonna put that as best scene because
I was yelling at the screen at that scene because I was like, "Bitch, turn into a smaller fucking bird! What the fuck? Turn into a hummingbird or some shit! God damn it!"
I was like, "Why didn't she just turn into her normal self? She never saw her. How would she know it was her?"
I think she had a
Yeah.
sense.
Well, yeah, but I think she could.
Yeah,
sense
'cause she
her.
knew-
It was
she knew what-
some spell she cast that she was able
Yeah.
to track her.
I would say she could definitely like censor when she was snooping on her first because she was like, there's whatever in here. Ooh, man, best scene, dude. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking good ones.
No, I have mine for favorite, and I can't put it as best.
Simon punching his older self. Yes, Gene, that was a good scene.
God damn, dude. I'm torn, dude, because the
Fat dragon.
Scoops threw me with the fucking with the graveyard scene because that shit, dude, had me fucking laughing. I mean, there was funny parts all throughout it though, too. Fuck. I did like the dragon scene. I like the whole I want to say probably what did you call that, Chad Eddie? What was that like hellscape area that they were in?
Underdark.
I'd probably say the whole scene in the Underdark, dude, from like him talking about the whole bridge, the fucking fight scenes were badass.
Oh god, when Simon accidentally steps on the bridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That whole shit, when he's going through the whole spiel, and then he's like, and then when you get halfway, it reverses, and you have to go on the evens, blah, 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 blah. And Chris Pratt's trying to like do this thing, and I'm like, see, that's me listening to any game where I'm just like, nope, bro, whatever the fuck you just said, that did not fucking retain here. But probably that would happen, man. We're just like, and we stepped on the panel and the bridge broke anyways. So on to the next problem. That takes us to worst moment or scene. I don't know if I necessarily have one.
I don't know if I can pick one.
No, because everything was like, every scene seemed like it was necessary for the most part.
Yeah,
I would just say the overall length could have been a little shorter.
Yeah. You just
where do you trim it though? I don't know.
I know. Where would
that's the problem? Because it's like, man, because even when you're getting the back lore on the fucking on the Thayans, like the main dude that she's been talking to, that ghastly guy, whatever the fuck, like that's all necessary, man. Because you got to, because you want to know that backstory and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would also like to throw runner-up best scene of slow-mo potatoes smashing into face.
Yep. Agreed. Oh, I laughed so fucking hard. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't have a worse moment, dude. I really don't. Like I said, Chad Eddie, I agree. Somehow, if you could cut it down, maybe 10 minutes, even like just shy of 2 hours. I don't know. But all right, fuck that. Opening scene, did it hook you in?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Without a doubt.
That's the bucket where we pee, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that was fucking sold, dude. I love how like nonchalant he was too. He's like, I think I'm just gonna turn these into mittens. Who the hell am I trying to impress? Love it. Most attractive character.
Oh, Michelle Rodriguez.
Dude, I'm gonna say her. Like her, normally yes, but I do guys say the shapeshifter there was very cute as well. So
she is very cute. I'm actually going to give it to the red robe.
Really, you're going Quan Chi? All right.
She looked the goth look just really did it for me in this.
I can't argue with that.
I felt like she was really wearing Lydia's robe from fucking Beetlejuice, man.
From the cartoon.
A little bit. It just needed some fray on it, and
it needed some fucking
good.
spider webs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the wife, the dead wife.
She was cute. She was really cute.
Yes.
Damn, I thought you were going maybe the other wife. I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, the Amazonian, the big.
Yeah,
bitch. It's a huge bitch.
He definitely gets uppies for that. All right, score set the mood. Fuck yeah, man!
Yeah. It was really good.
Whimsical, fantastical, I guess.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
There you go.
Whimsical.
That's 2 weeks in a row we've used that word in describing the score for the fucking. But it works.
It was wonderful.
All right, that
we can skip this one because I put this on for like some of the other movies we have later on. Like
I got you. I was gonna say I don't know
if we
could
have
do,
Yeah, because there's like one song that played over the credits, and that was it.
but you might
The
be able
song
to say
he sang.
I'd say best. Well, that's no, because he has rate the soundtrack. We
Oh,
don't have
okay.
a soundtrack for
Yeah.
this one. That's a new
Yeah.
question that
Okay,
will
okay.
come up in dude. Like that's gonna be a fantastic one for Back to the Future because that's just gonna be.
Oh,
like,
I already know best song for that one, and I think we all do. Well, maybe.
do you? I don't know.
I do. For me, I certainly do.
Which Huey Lewis song is it, Bob?
I mean, if you don't know, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. I'm asking you. Which Huey
You
Lewis
got to
song
wait
is
till
it?
if we get there,
Because-
unless it gets bombed.
Oh, sounds like somebody's got something planned.
No,
I mean-
listen, for me, it's Power of Love. I could replay that song 100
I would
times.
love to know what is happening off camera there in Scoob's studio.
Scoobs is
Holy
dying over
fuck.
there, dude.
What's going on over there?
Fucking Brody, hold on. I have to. I'm sorry. Brody sent this in the chat.
Oh God.
God, what are we doing?
I-
felt like she was wearing Lydia's robe from fucking Beatles.
What the
God.
fuck?
Oh God!
What the fuck?
And it was some fucking
Why?
It's just
Why
fucking-
me?
Michael Jackson.
It's Bob Hee Hee.
Oh my god.
Bob
then-
Hee Hee.
And then just the super up close of the balls.
I love it,
dude.
Oh
God.
my god. What the fuck, dude?
I'm a little boy.
I look like Weird Al from the Fat video.
Yeah, you do.
You know I'm
You ain't fat.
I'm
You ain't fat. You ain't fat. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. All right. Best song is obviously fucking the song Chris Pine sings. So
Yeah,
any of them, honestly. Even the one right in the beginning where they're just like, "Oi, cut that shit out." Sorry. Favorite character.
Ooh,
We have a lot of good ones in this, man. They're all solid characters, dude.
I
for
love
sure.
Pine.
And you know what? Usually I go with a side character on this, but there's a lot of side characters in this movie too.
I know Pine is great.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
He gets used so much, dude.
The Dragonborn that was going to grant him the pardon.
Yes, actually, yes. No, he's also up there too.
The whole
approved your
council. The
pardon.
whole little council
The
there.
random fat guy they stole from Harry Potter somewhere.
I'm gonna go with Pine. I don't know. I like everybody, but he to me, I don't know. It's.
I mean,
hard.
he brought the movie, dude. Like
he did. He
literally
brought
did.
this
followed him.
movie.
Ooh, man, I don't know. This is...
I'm going with Pine.
I feel like I have to almost agree just because it's like, yeah, dude, he was, even though he was what do we want to say? I don't want to say this. Jesus Christ, Bob's dying over there too.
Fucking Brody sent another one.
Oh, Brody's just
Fucking
going,
Bob.
man.
I don't. He's a broken character, right? Like, and
Yeah.
like he fixes himself. He's got a lot of growth.
He comes full circle, man.
Yeah,
we see his
100%.
growth in this, not only as a person, but as a father as well.
Very true.
Yeah, there's no real like funny, super funny like side characters because the main characters themselves are like funny and
Yeah, they're all
shit
comic.
happens to have-
They're all the comic relief.
right.
comedic relief.
So there's not like one specific one. And I mean, yeah, dude, I liked them all, honestly. Like it's a hard fucking choice, but all right. Now, this is a very easy one to answer. Was it entertaining?
Absolutely.
100% dude across the board. Does it hold up today? It's only fucking 3 years
Yes.
old now. So
Yep.
yes.
Say, definitely.
Definitely.
Cinematography. Yeah.
Oh,
It was
I
good.
was actually,
Yeah.
I
looks
was actually
great.
really like, especially like that shot I mentioned before, where Dora kept shape shifting and it kept
Yeah.
falling.
the landscapes
that,
alone looked phenomenal. Everything beautifully.
like I said, I thought the way the cut
The
scenes
Underdark.
in
Yeah,
the,
the way the
grave-
Underdark was filmed, even.
that
Oh, sorry,
the graveyard. No, the graveyard scene though, the way they like every different snippet was like ching 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 ching, cut the grave open. What else do I want to say, dude? There was a part towards the end. Well, even the fucking them when they were jumping into the gold cart.
Mm.
That shit was shot fucking great, dude. Just from the underneath, even her flipping into the cart.
That was such.
That
I was
shit
just
was
thinking that
fucking
was an
dope.
awesome shot.
I was like, all right, get a little fucking trippy inception going on here. I dig it. Okay, did we like the premise?
Yeah.
Man, it was
Yeah,
fucking
I love
solid.
D&D,
yeah.
so
I would say that this would almost maybe entice me to consider trying to play it.
yeah.
But it would have to be a very short campaign to get like.
Yeah, I would try it once at least.
It would be so hard for me to get into the new rules just because of I'm old school and that's what I know. Have to, like you guys, I'd have to learn a whole new game.
Fair enough. Alrighty, climax. Was it satisfying? Yeah, dude. That fight was fucking
Absolutely.
awesome, dude.
Yeah,
The fight was great, and yeah,
Everybody, he kept his promise. Everybody got their gold, right?
Yeah,
Fucking
I
puked
mean,
it all out of Jeff Goldblum's mouth. And yeah,
no, it's Jeff Grant's mouth.
that's right. Recycle, recycle, rewind, remake, reboot, reshelf. I'd rewind this shit for days.
I would rewind this,
absolutely
and
rewind it.
you know
rewind it, reboot it, give us a fucking sequel.
what we should also put is rewind or buy.
I already bought it. So I don't need to buy it.
I
So
actually
I
will
would like
also
to buy it.
will be rewinding this because Jen only got to watch the first half and wants to finish it. I was like, "Psh, bet, let's go. I'm down to fucking rewatch it again.
Nice.
Round 2.
All right, so let's rate this motherfucker. Brody gave us a 4.2. He did up his score originally from a 4.
Yes, he did.
So once again, thank you, Kangabanga, for that. Scuba Cabra, what you got for me, brother?
I'm gonna go 4.5.
Okay. Mr. Amon?
I'm going to go with a 4 because it's technically
Okay.
my first introduction to Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm going to go with a 4. I'll give it that 100%.
All righty. Chad Daddy, no bias. Don't worry about it. What do you score, buddy?
As much as I love it, I can't give it a 5 just because I feel like there were other character classes that could have been represented in this as well.
Okay, so you think we could have got a little bit more?
Yeah, because so Hugh Grant was a rogue, but we didn't see him doing any like rogue.
Yeah, he
abilities.
didn't really do
He
anything.
You didn't see him picking locks or picking pockets or anything,
Yeah.
which is something I'd really like to see.
You just got the con part of it.
Exactly.
I
So I wanted
got
to
you.
see more things like that. I mean, aside from that, what do you want from a Dungeons and Dragons movie? You want to see dungeons? You want to see dragons? You get both.
Yes, we did.
So- I would say
Gene's leaning on a 4.8 for himself. Gene, that's a respectable score right there.
I'm going to give it a 4.7
4.7 from the Chad Daddy.
because it did not disappoint.
So it's funny. I came in with a Brody and Bob thought of 4, but finishing it up right before the show, talking about it, dude, kind of makes me want to like dive into some gaming where I'm either going to be playing some Gauntlet real fucking quick or some other shit. Also, actually, because the game I'm playing right now with the wife also kind of hit some of that in the last level we just did. I'm giving it 4.5 with Scoobs, man. It was
Yeah,
it's
this makes me want to go back down and get back into Diablo 4.
I've never done the Diablo.
I've never done Diablo.
Yeah, me neither.
But Steph got it for him for Christmas, not this past year, but the year before.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty solid. It's fun.
Nice. All right. So that gives us a score. Hell yeah, Chad Daddy. You get a 4.38. That is a 4.4, buddy.
Nice.
All right, nice. Very nice.
I am
Very
off to a
nice.
good start.
Very,
I hope the rest of them are. Hey, that's better than last week's Frankenstein.
Screw you. Very acceptable. Well, this is a more like across the yard palate appeaser, I feel. Right? Like I would dare say this is a popcorn movie, but like Scoops mentioned earlier, man, there's a lot of shit where if you ain't looking, you missing shit. Dude.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you do miss it.
Exactly.
So, all right, 4.4 for 2023's Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. All right, next week, what are we covering, Dark Lord?
Next week, I believe, is our first ever animated feature. We are watching We are watching Soul Station, the prequel to Train to Busan.
I'm excited. I've never seen it.
Same.
We have never done an animated.
No, we have not. So this is going to be interesting.
That's crazy that we haven't, honestly.
Well, I think
Yeah.
we have like what 3 this year. This is one.
No, we should have.
Oh, we each have one. There should be 5.
Oh, we each
Yeah.
have one. Okay, I
Yeah.
forgot if we each had one or if
Because
there's like 3.
There's Transformers.
Transformers.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. What the hell else was there? Soul Station. Now none of us have seen.
Right.
This was
No.
this
We
was
are
a
all
me,
going in fresh.
This was a me pick, but it landed on Bob for the wheels. So.
We have the Black Cauldron.
Oh,
yes, I
that's
forgot
under
about
Chad,
that.
right?
That's yeah.
What did Brody have?
I'm looking.
All right. So next week, Soul Station. Where did we? I think that was on Tubi, if I'm not mistaken.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
Oh,
that makes sense. That's Brody's.
Yep.
Nice.
Soul Station
It is on
Tubi.
Tubi, Sling, Roku, Plex, all that.
to be-
And for anybody that wants to know, it is SEOUL Station. So, yeah, this is a prequel to Train to Busan, a movie that this particular group absolutely loved.
Damn it for making me cry too.
It did make us cry. That's okay. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. Is this going to make us cry? Who knows? Tune in next week to find out, right?
That's right.
Is there anything nerdy to discuss, boys?
I got something small. I mean, who knows if it'll happen?
No, you
but
don't. No, you don't.
don't. Stop lying.
Liar.
Well, in terms of news, keep it nice here. Sam Raimi says a Darkman sequel is in the works. He's got a screenplay and 2 great directors that it goes directly to the original Darkman. It has nothing to do with Darkman 2 or Darkman 3. He says where is it? What studio is he working with it right now? He's got 2 directors. Speculation that Adam Schindler and Brian Nito will helm that. And that's about it at the moment. So there is a screenplay and there's 2 directors in the works. If Sam's involved, I'm curious to see what they're going to do.
If they don't bring back Liam Neeson, I'm out.
I was just going to say, if they are doing it, Liam Neeson still looks he still looks the same. Like he hasn't changed.
You can't do a sequel ignoring the previous 2 without Liam Neeson. Otherwise, it doesn't make it.
No, it doesn't. So we'll see. I just wanted to bring that up because I love Darkman. So I'm hoping it's
the Masters of the Universe fucking trailer dropped.
Yeah.
Boy, does it look glorious.
That does look
so
fun.
Great.
I can't. There's a lot of people that are bitching and complaining about it. Just it's too Guardians of the Galaxy and this and that, and I'm like, this was first. This was first.
He-Man?
Oh, 1987 looked way better than this crap, and I'm like, no, fuck it didn't. As a child who grew up watching this fucking cartoon, 87 was not it, bro. This is everything that child Scoobs wanted.
They're talking
in
the
a
Dolph
He-Man
Lundgren
movie.
one?
Yeah, the Dolph Lundgren one. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, oh.
That's pure nostalgia.
See, I was really disappointed when that movie came out, but I loved it for what it was. Loved it for what it was, and it's a guilty pleasure movie of mine. But this looks more true, and it looks like it's taking kind of a little bit from the cartoons, from the comics, a little bits and pieces here and there, and just kind of mashing them together. A lot of people are complaining that old Orko's not in the movie. I think he is. I think he is. We just haven't seen him. They're saving him.
It's Orko. They're not going to give everything away in the first fucking trailer.
He's a CGI. He's going to be a CGI character anyway. If he's in it, he's probably not even animated yet.
Dude, somebody in one of the chats that I saw was like, yeah, we need Orko, like da da, and they're like, nah, fuck that. We need Gwildor back. If Gwildor doesn't come back, I'm like, dude, no, fuck you. Like,
I want both.
Was a great character.
I want both. Like we got in Netflix.
Like we got in yes, like we did in Revolution. Like, fuck yeah. Like I'm so stoked for this, man. Like I said, this is complete nostalgia for me. And Jared Leto looks absolutely sick as Skeletor.
And the funny thing is, like, the effects still aren't 100% complete. Yeah. So that's just like the bait. Like, they haven't even added anything else to it. We're gonna get a hell of a movie. It's gonna be fun.
So
It
and
drops
I've
in
never
what,
I've
May?
never seen the original or any of the
May.
animated.
Or
So
June-
now
May
I
or
want to
June.
watch
I
it
thought it was
before it
June.
comes out now. So I got some homework to do.
Now, question for you too, that because I'm gonna put Bob and I in this. Like, I know a little bit of He-Man. I have watched the Kevin Smith series and shit on Netflix, and I used to watch the shit a little bit as a kid. But are you cool with what they are doing with Adam to where they're kind of making him like the new guy, even though he's not the new
Okay,
guy?
so that works for me because by the time the cartoon series starts, he's already He-Man.
Yep.
This is his origin. We don't know anything about his upbringing so much. I mean, we've seen it in the other series, we've seen it in the 2000 series. So I'm okay with this is how he finds the sword. It makes sense for him being hidden on Earth because his mother is actually from Earth.
Yeah, his mom's
She's
from
not
Earth.
Eternal.
Yeah, she's an astronaut. Yeah, she's an astronaut. So I love the tagline that it basically says, "See how he became He-Man," because even in the original series, like Chad said, he's already He-Man, so we don't know
That's true.
this. And there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, he's too scrawny, this and that, blah blah blah." This dude,
it's all right, dude. Like,
My favorite.
He's in
is
shape.
people-
Give him a minute.
My favorite is people bitching about how it's woke because at the beginning when he's
It says
singing,
he,
it says
him.
he, him. I immediately laughed. I'm like, you people just completely missed the joke then.
yeah, it's literally
It's
in the
because
name.
he's-
He-Man. He is He-Man. That is he, him. Literally the same shit. Those are
It's
his
like you just
pronouns.
completely
now,
missed the
So
joke.
I have some homework to do. I got to go watch some of the original and the stuff on Netflix.
You don't even need to watch the original. Watch the Netflix series.
dude, the
Not
Netflix
watch
ones are
watch-
fucking awesome.
Watch Revolution.
Well, I
And
still
the
want to
2000
watch the original because I've never seen it, so I want to put it in there.
You don't even if you want to watch something watch the 2004 series, dude. It is better.
That
than the
one's
original.
pretty. That,
that
it
on
is
Net-
solid.
that on Netflix
Yeah,
at
but-
all? Like, is it?
No, it should be on Prime.
Oh,
I think
have
it's on Prime for free. Yeah.
Should be.
So there's other series though that do that too, and you might agree with that or maybe not. But like, I love OG Thundercats, right? But the 2011 Thundercats was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
dude.
It was.
Like,
And I'm so torn between which one's better because I like them both.
I mean, you can like them both. It does. You don't have to.
The
say,
only
Dude,
my
that's
biggest
like me
complaint.
comparing Ninja Turtles, like 80s Ninja Turtles to like the 2000s. I both like them.
My only complaint
like-
about the newer Thundercats is it didn't really make sense to me for them all to be from the same planet.
I didn't care for. I didn't buy that. Didn't bother me either way. I
That was
just like,
that was
that's
my
fine.
only complaint. But like the character designs and everything were awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude. Panther was fucking still badass. Did I see Glow Skull? Was Glow Skull in there? I did not know.
He means Scareglow. I don't think they showed Scareglow. I think what he's
No.
thinking of is the Skeletor warriors that He-Man was fighting because they had skull armor and stuff.
I got you. I got you.
Scareglow is in it though.
Okay. No, man, I think the trailer looked fucking fantastic. Like,
Yeah, it looks fun.
I'm excited for it.
And
that.
Dolph Lundgren's in it. Don't know
Is he
what
really?
role. Don't know what role he's playing.
I hope he plays the king.
He's not King Randor.
He's not Randor.
Oh,
He's not
no.
Randor.
He might be the predecessor because there's been many other He-Man iterations.
That's
throughout
true.
history.
So-
So he's probably King Grayskull.
So people are speculating that, oh, well, maybe the original movie is still canon, blah blah blah, which wouldn't make any
No,
sense because, granted, the Man at Arms title could be passed down, the He-Man title could be passed down.
Well, we know
But
the Man at Arms
Teela-
title is passed down.
Yeah, but the Teela, that's not a title, that's her name, so it wouldn't work.
And
with,
it doesn't work with Skeletor and
Yeah.
Beastman, and
Yeah.
Evelyn.
well, I mean, it could work with Skeletor because he did say, "I'll be back." He never came back. Maybe this is him coming back. He was just stuck down in that fucking hole for a long time.
We do get Fisto in this as well.
We do get Fisto, dude. I think Mechanic also is in the background of one of the shots.
Ram Man.
And Ram Man, like there's gonna be granted, they're not gonna be able to fit everybody in.
No, that's
But-
what sequels are for.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Exactly.
see you're not gonna see Clamp Champ. You're not gonna see Rio Blast. You're not gonna see.
That's what you got to have.
Spout.
Listen, you got to have people in this, so then that way you can kill them off, so you can bring in the other characters later on in the sequel.
Stratos.
And as long as this does well, we'll get those sequels, baby.
Dude, I will be in theaters watching this shit.
Yes, I will
fucking
definitely be seeing it.
Dude, and imagine an end scene, an end credit scene
with She-Ra.
with
Oh.
Hordak,
Well, yeah, it's
which would lead into
She-Ra.
the introduction of She-Ra. Well, dude, there's so
No.
many fucking things they could do.
No, save Hordak for the third part of the trilogy. Maybe tease him a little bit. I want the Snake Men in the sequel.
Well, I mean, you could tease Hordak with just something with Skeletor bringing him.
Well,
up, you know
that's
what I mean?
another thing. I think they're going to kind of allude to it because in the scene where it shows
I know at least
the
that
Queen
much.
sending Adam to Earth, people are thinking that that's because that's the same time Hordak stole Adora and took her to
Ooh.
Etheria instead of in this
Because they were
universe,
twins, right?
They're
Yeah.
twins, but they took her as
Yep,
a baby.
yep,
He
yep.
took her as a baby. They're thinking maybe he took her as a slightly older child this time, and that's why she's sending Adam away.
All right, dude. I think it.
Dude, there's so many things they could do, and even changing the lore. Go for it, man. As long as
mean-
you give me a great, solid movie, I don't care.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Like my daughter was super into that Netflix She-Ra. I watched it with her. I enjoyed the fuck out of it too, man. It was pretty solid.
I can't get past the animation. The
Yeah.
animation is
I
just
was
terrible.
okay with it. I don't know. I once I got into it because there was a lot of shit that reminded me of like Avatar funny and stuff like that. I was like, all right, I like it. But no, I'm happy for you boys, dude. I know you guys have been waiting for that one for a fucking second.
And you know, I
And,
will admit, when he said, "I have the power," when he said that shit, I got a little teary-eyed, man. I got a
Steve
little
Miller.
teary-eyed, like I did when I saw the trailer for the new Superman movie, when they did the teaser, and it's just the guitar playing the song. Got a little teary-eyed then. This
you had
same
those,
level, bro.
You had those like little back tingle chills. You're
Yeah, I was like, oh, I love it. I fucking love it.
All right.
By the way,
Those
Super Bowl is in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh yeah.
So expect full Doomsday trailer. I would say we should be getting the Spider-Man trailer. So we got other big ones coming up soon to look forward to.
Bobby, that reminds me, I am supposed to tell you from my wife, suck it, bitch. Because the Seahawks
You
made it to the Super Bowl.
And they haven't won yet, so just you better hold on to it, sweetheart.
She was like, you fucking call Bobby right now and you tell him I said suck it. And I'm like, I'll see him tomorrow, baby. It's fine.
We're playing
Tell her
Helldivers
to,
at
you
that
tell
point.
her to calm them titties. They ain't won yet.
That's awesome. I feel like I had something to talk about, but I kind of lost it. So fuck it. Anything else, boys?
I
got nothing other than they did announce that. I mean, and it was already kind of out there that after Evil Dead Burn, we're getting another Evil Dead movie.
Oh, we knew
Yeah,
that.
because they announced that. Yeah, we needed the.
Yeah.
Oh, but Scoops, by the way, love the fact that you're wearing your Hellfire Club shirt because today's Joseph Quinn's birthday.
Yes, it is. It is.
Nice.
So happy birthday to Eddie Munson / the Human Torch.
The human to fuck yeah, dude. I'm trying to think. Anything else, Bob? Anything or
No,
on the horror front?
nothing I
Nope.
have. I have nothing.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna say we fucking cap this motherfucker off. We're at 2 hours anyway. So, Scoobs, if you want to start us off, buddy.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host with the ghost, the dean of the deceased, the duke of the dead, the royal of rot, Lord Scuba Copper, saying I will see you next week. Get your fucking train tickets because we're going to Soul Station.
Yes, we are. This is your killing machine, Bobby Monson. We will see you next week for Soul Station. Like, share, subscribe, beat off, jerk off, tell your family about us, and love us as much as you want. And we'll see you next week. Yes, I said it.
That you did. This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy. Tonight's Dungeon Master Extraordinaire. Bidding you farewell. Join us next week for Soul Station. And yeah, that's all I got.
All right. And I'm your not so mean Fluff Master Supreme, Big John D, saying thank you once again for joining us for another fantastic episode of Gore More Podcast. You know where to find us. You know how to share us. Please do. We love you for it. And oh yeah, next week, Soul Station. On that, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Suck my
Dragon
balls.
penis.